Saturday Night Football. This is Week 11, first game of the playoffs, where the Wheelersburg Pirates will take on the West Lafayette Ridgewood Generals. I'm here, Chuck Jones, doing color, with Adam Cox doing play-by-play, and you're part of the McDonald's pregame report. Now,
Playoff football.
Tell us what you think.
We got the Pirates and the Generals. Pirates coming in 10-0. The Generals are 9-1. Ridgewood's a tough opponent for the Pirates lately in the playoffs.
That's it. Well, we see Ridgewood come to the playoffs just about every year.
Yeah, Ridgewood is a great program, and you can tell by their numbers out and warming up. They have just as many numbers as Wheelersburg does, and that's been one of Wheelersburg's strengths, is they got a lot of numbers out there.
Well, when you have people to pull from and talent from all edges, then that definitely makes a difference.
Yeah, and I look for Ridgewood to come out with a solid ground attack.
Mm-hmm.
They like to run the jet sweep with the man in motion and hand it off to the halfback dive or to the jet sweep, and they like to run the ball. Their only loss of the season came to the number 2 seed in the region.
Really?
So that's their only loss. A lot of people.
Was that Garraway?
Yeah, Garraway, and a lot of people are saying that they shouldn't be an 8 seed, that they're more like a 3 or 4 seed.
Really?
So we're in for a good one tonight.
Well, that'll be great. I mean, this could be one of the best games we've seen all season.
Playoff football in the zone, baby.
That's it. We're coming off the Halloween Bowl last week.
Yeah.
Berg's sitting on 10-0, and looks like they're loading up on the field right now. I see they're rocking the group down there, getting ready to take off.
Yeah, the Pirates are popped, and this atmosphere is electric, Chuck.
Well, we want to take a quick second and thank McDonald's for all their support this season they've given us in the pregame and postgame wrap-ups. As usual, we want to thank our other sponsors as well. And I'm kind of looking at them there. They are definitely pumped.
They're pumped. I'm watching them. I'm getting excited watching the crowd get into it. This is playoff football, and it's Wheelersburg, and it's a lot of tradition here, Chuck.
For those of you just joining us, I'm Chuck Jones here with Adam Cox, and you're watching Zone High School Sports Week 11 football. This is Week 1 of the playoffs, and here comes the Pirates. They are all out there, pumped up and ready to go. I see Ridgewood has now entered the field as well, and they'll be busting onto the field any second now.
And, yeah, it's going to be a great game, full of excitement. Both teams here and deserving. 9-1 Generals, 10-0 Pirates. We're going to be in for a classic tonight, Chuck.
That really says something when you're 9-0 or 9-1 and you're the 8 seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the region's tough. It's a tough region this year.
There's the Generals on the screen right now.
And I'll tell you, for 4 hours away, they brought a good crowd.
They did. They definitely did.
They brought a good crowd, and they're well coached. Same team back from last year's matchup.
Really?
When the game was 14-14 at the half.
Wow.
So look for it to be a very good game up front. Their strengths are their offensive line and running the ball. And I think they're going to try to keep the Wheelersburg offense off the field.
Well, I think Wheelersburg is elected to kick off. So let's go ahead and take a quick break.
We'll be back for the kickoff, baby.
That's it.
Let's go playoff football, Chuck.
That's it.
Today at Amelia Gray, we're doing makeovers. Be sure to stay tuned for our big reveal.
Many people know that at the battery terminal in Ashland, Kentucky, we sell automotive, marine, and recreational vehicle batteries. But did you know we also sell
Power Wheels, motorcycle, and wheelchair batteries.
We also sell batteries for garage door openers, watches, cordless phones, and cell phones.
The Battery Terminal is a family-owned business located in Ashland, Kentucky. We've been in business for 28 years, and we are here to service your battery needs.
Amelia Gray has skincare and cosmetics made just for you. Be sure to visit us online and check us out on Facebook for more videos and information.
Of Thunderstruck, it's hilarious. And we're back here at Ed Miller Stadium for Week 1 of the playoffs, where the Wheelersburg Pirates will be taking on the West Lafayette Ridgewood Generals. Everybody's entering the field right now. You can see some of the officials getting ready for the kickoff. The Wheelersburg Pirates will be kicking off to the Generals, and we've got about 25 seconds left to go before kickoff.
What's your prediction,
pumped.
Chuck? What's your prediction?
You know, I'm predicting that the Generals don't score over 12 points.
I'm predicting.
And I'm seeing Wheelersburg around 28 to 30.
28-14?
Yeah, I could go that way.
Well, both teams have great kickers. We found out earlier that a local boy, Claxon from South Webster, son, is the kicker for Ridgewood.
Really? Wow.
Claxons have a rich bloodline in South Webster with soccer.
Yeah.
And the Claxon boy is their kicker, and he's a really good one. Taylor Lewis does the kicking for the Pirates.
We've seen him all year.
He's a really good one. So if it comes down to special teams, both teams have a great kicker.
Well, awesome. Well, this is going to be an incredible game tonight. The clock's now got 12 minutes on it, and I see the ball being lined up for the kick. Everybody is so pumped tonight. You know, you can always tell when Wheelersburg pumped because you can hear all the freaking milk jugs. You know?
Yeah, it's going crazy. And I'm sorry, Chuck, I was just checking the stats here. Ridgewood has been playing a really tough schedule, but their loss came in week 6.
Really?
So they've won 3 or 4 straight here to get into the playoffs.
Well, you know, honestly, they've got a great shot at tonight just because of the game we saw last week. Here comes the kick. Oh, it's a short kick off to the side.
Ridgewood got it. Ridgewood got it. Short kick. And Ridgewood takes over about the 35. A good play by the special teams by Ridgewood's hands unit.
Mm-hmm.
I believe their quarterback is the coach's son, is what I'm hearing. The coach's son, number 1, is Slusser? Am I pronouncing that right?
Slusser, I think so.
Slusser? Is that right, sir? Slusser? Slusser is the quarterback. He is the coach's son in the shotgun. Ridgewood they hand it off to 30. He's got room around the outside. And that is Trenton Harrison.
He picks
Trent
up a few
Harrison
yards.
picks up 4 on the carry. He's going to bring up 2nd and 6. And the first play of the playoff game is a gain for the Generals. Ridgewood football 2016 has a big roster. Coach John Slusser has did a great job with the Generals, getting them into playoffs for their 12th appearance.
Wow. Like I say, we cover them quite frequently playing one of the teams from down here.
Now they're spread out in the 4 wide with the jet tailback in the backfield. He keeps it. Slusser's going to have the first down.
Run by number 1, Jet Slusher.
Out of bounds hit right on the sideline.
Yep.
Justin Salyers made the hit on the sideline. Looked like to be a close, questionable hit on the sideline, but no flag on the play.
But they still get the first
Generals
down, so.
moved the chains and got a first down at the 45-yard line. 11:16 to go, first quarter.
Out a little bit.
First quarter, 11:16. We're still in the shotgun.
Oh, what do we got here?
Handed off to him again.
And he's
brought
down
in the backfield by
down.
Xander Carmichael.
Tripped up by number 32.
Good play by Carmichael.
The junior linebacker came through, read the run, tripped him up for a loss of 1.
I tell you, nailed him back.
That's Carmichael's first tackle for a loss this evening. The Pirates defense count on the middle linebacker to make a lot of big plays. Let's see what him and the Dom kid can do at the middle linebacker position tonight for the Pirates. Slusser in the shotgun. He's got his running back to the right. Drops back. It's going to be a pass.
And
it's over his head. Keeney on the coverage. Carmichael in the area. Incomplete. Third down and 11 for the Generals. I look for a run there for the Generals to get some kind of yardage to be able to convert this third down, but now they're facing a third down and long. Probably a passing down here unless you're in 2-down territory already in a playoff game.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Slusser had a good arm there, but just overthrew his target.
Yep.
4 wide receivers, flank to the left, moves out to the slot, empty backfield. Slusser rolls out.
He's in trouble.
Carmichael. Oh, what a catch, but it's going to be short.
Short of
Incomplete.
incomplete pass.
It'll bring up fourth down and 11.
That brings 4th down and 11 for the Generals as the Wheelersburg Pirates are holding tough on the defense.
The Pirates are pumped. They're showing a lot of motion. The Dom kid broke it up, made a nice play across the middle. The referee came in. It looked like a catch from here, Chuck.
It did. It did.
And it must have hit the turf. Good call by the officials. Going to force a general punt. Taylor Dorr is back, it looks like, for the Pirates. Taylor, sure-handed Pirate. Back for the... Oh, Holden almost got to it. Dorr has room. Covers it up, plays it safe, taken down about the 34.
Yeah, about 2-yard gain.
Man,
still a gain.
Tanner Holden went in on the punt coverage and almost got to it.
Almost.
All 6'5" of Tanner Holden was laid out. Looked like he could have went for the block there.
You know, that was a long snap for a punt. Did you see that?
That's why they call him the long snapper.
I guess so.
Here comes Mac Dyer into the huddle. Mac leads the Pirate team to a 10-0 finish this season.
Now, this is the first time the Pirates have had the ball tonight, so let's see what's going to happen.
You got Holden at the bottom of your screen, Canary at the top, Bivens in motion. The handoff is to Bivens for nowhere.
No. Taking him down hard in the backfield. Looks like a loss of about 3 or 4 yards.
Tanner Bivens had nowhere to go there.
No.
The Generals D.
It'll be second down and 10 for the Pirates. Ball spot at their own 33-yard line.
And here come the Pirates up to the line quick. Dyer has him where he wants him. Newsom to his left. Bivens in the slot, holding down. Mac's going to throw.
Looking.
He's in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's got to do something. And there's the pass.
Oh!
And it's incomplete.
Wow, he had Newsom on the sideline. Newsom hit him in the hands.
Yeah.
Almost put it back in the field of play for a general interception.
That's it. It looks like the Pirates are trying to figure out exactly how to play this Generals defense.
Here we go. 3rd down and 10. Max in the shotgun. They got trips to the top of the screen. Hatfield in motion. Here comes the fake handoff to Newsom. They got the bubble screen to Holden.
And he's moving through.
And he makes another man miss and on his feet.
He's on his feet still. And he is racing him.
To the 30.
He is going.
To the 20. He has the room.
10, 5, and he is pushed out of bounds.
He got in. He got in.
Man, that was close to a
Tanner
touchdown.
Holden is down on the sideline. Looks to be shooken up. Holden is down still on the sideline. He hasn't got up, but man, what an effort by that kid. They got a kid out on the side of the field.
It'll be first down and goal for the Pirates. The ball spot on the general 2-yard line.
First down and goal on the 2 for the Pirates as Holden is still laying down on the field.
Holden is still on the field, hurt.
Well, it was that push.
Looks like there's an official timeout, and Holden is still down on the field.
Looked like
and if they lose Holden, that is a big loss early.
It would be.
That would be a huge loss early. Holden took the bubble screen and cut it upfield and took it to the house almost. I tell you, Chuck, if we could have instant replay there, I almost review that because Holden got to the pylon.
Well,
whether his foot was in or out, he stretched that 6'5" body out to get to the pylon.
I agree. And
I apologize about getting excited, but Holden turned on the Jets.
Here he comes. Okay, looks like he's all right. He's entering the field. Looks like he's going to let them. Looks like he's going to let them push for the touchdown.
Tanner Holden is okay, man.
He's going to
take
a minute.
The sophomore wideout is telling the Berg fans to get on their feet. And boy, they are, Chuck.
I'm telling you.
Wow, this is playoff football in Wheelersburg, Ohio, guys. Ed Miller Stadium is rocking right now as the Pirates have it 1st and goal on the 2-yard line. Mac Dyer in the I formation. Behind Carmichael is Tanner Bivens.
There's a
Tanner
snap, the
Bivens.
push,
oh,
and he's
man,
met
he
in
gets
the backfield.
nothing. Met and
no
stopped.
gain.
There was no blocking up front as the Generals' defensive line just penetrated the gaps and tackled
like they
for
had
a
little
loss.
bit of a loss there.
Wow.
So we have second Second down and goal.
What a play by the General defense.
Loss of 2 yards on that play.
Tanner Holden checks back in. He's at the bottom of your screen. Tanner Bivens in the slot. You got Canary at the top. Mac Dyer looks, fumbles the snap a little bit, and brought down by the Generals.
Yeah, the Generals.
Number 7.
Give another loss to the Pirates.
Javon Merrill comes through to make the sack. Javon Merrill. And if you've seen, Mac came a little shaky from the snap.
He was.
The ball was loose for a second. By the time he got it into his grip, he was ready. He already committed to run.
Mm-hmm.
The General D was there. Nice D by the Generals. 3rd down and 11. Still 3rd and goal. Holden at the bottom. Bivens in the slot.
Looking for a pass.
Oh,
and he
they got it out to Newsom. He makes a man miss.
Touchdown Pirates! Touchdown Pirates! So the Wheelersburg Pirates take the lead with 8 minutes and 11 seconds in the first quarter. That brings the Pirates 6-0 as we're going to try for an extra point and see what happens.
We'll give it up for the Pirate offense as they showed signs of struggling with the run, but Mac Dyer connects to Holden for a big gain and then connects to Newsom out of the backfield. Newsom makes a man miss and slides into the end zone for 6.
That's it.
Taylor Lewis is on for the extra point. Taylor Dorr, will be doing the holding. Here comes the snap from Carmichael. Dorr, Taylor, good.
And it's good.
7-0.
So that brings us to 7-0 here with 8 minutes and 11 seconds into the first quarter left. We're going to take a quick break and come back right after this.
You know the value of planning and hard work. For every seed you plant now, you will be rewarded later. Throughout your life, you've planned and made smart decisions. You deserve State Auto's Prime of Life to protect your home and autos. Find out more about Prime of Life and other State Auto products.
Call Barrett Murphy, your local State Auto Insurance agency.
And we're back. Here at Ed Miller Stadium. You're watching Zone Sports, Week 1 of playoffs for high school football, where the Wheelersburg Pirates just scored a 7-point lead against the West Lafayette Ridgewood Generals. I'm Chuck Jones here with Adam Cox, and you're here for all the action.
Hey, this place is electric, Chuck. This crowd is on their feet. The Pirates are hungry, and I haven't seen them play this way with this much energy in the last 4 or 5 weeks.
I'm telling you. And this is a solid competitor for them tonight.
Oh, this is going to be a test. Ridgewood 9-1 should probably been a 3 or 4 seed in the region. Very, very well coached team, and don't count. This game's far from over. The Pirates got a lucky break with Holden breaking some tackles.
Oh,
but the Generals are here to play.
Holden was amazing with those tackle breaks. All right. Wheelersburg is preparing for the kick. There it is. It's high
nice kick
and back.
By Taylor Lewis. Back to the 5. Here he comes out past the 20, to the 24, to the 23, out to about the 26.
Michael Kelly returning that for the Generals. And Avery Danini bringing him down.
Another Danini special team play. We've seen it time and time again. The Danini kid comes in on special teams and makes a nice play. Nice play by Danini.
First down and 10 for the Generals. Ball spot at their own 28-yard line.
Well, the Generals had some room on the right side with the run last time as they ran to the right. But now the Pirates showing some 4-3 look.
Snap and the handoff. And they're trying to
nowhere
right the middle, but nowhere to go.
Run by number 30, Trent Harrison.
The Pirates' defensive line showing some life there as they get some penetration. Maybe a gain of 1.
Made by number 61, Evan Dahm.
Evan Dahm, the sophomore linebacker, first on contact for the Pirates.
I tell you,
as it's a band of Pirates joined in.
It's a band of Pirates. Everybody's back.
Lowry in at corner. He's down at the bottom. They're bringing him off the edge. Oh, and they got to him.
By number 30, Trent Harrison.
They're bringing Tanner Bivens to the corner and blitzing a lot from the corner, making them cut up inside where the Pirate linebackers Carmichael and Dom are waiting to make the tackle and have been. 3rd down and 8. And Ridgewood's offense again facing a 3rd down.
Those are some names we repeated all season long.
Yeah. Carmichael, Dom, steady in the middle. They're coming back next year.
Excellent.
How would you like to be defensive coordinator, have both your middle linebackers back?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Snap, he drops back to pass. He's looking.
Got a man.
And Wheelersburg
picked off.
Picks it off.
Cole Lowry with the interception.
Oh, man.
What a play. Cole Lowry cut through the receiver to make the pick. If he would have got it clean, he could have took it to the house.
That's it. He had to juggle it for a minute, but he secured the ball. And
first down, Pirates.
The Pirates are now 1st and 10 on the 30. 34-yard line.
Well, you got the quarterback, the Slusser kid, rolled out to the left. Ball came out like a duck.
That's it.
Lowry jumped in front of the receiver. Interception, Pirates. 1st and 10, Mac Dyer in at the 34-yard line. Fakes the handoff to Newsom. Looks. Takes a shot for Holden.
But too far.
And again, we've watched that numerous times. Holden cutting in, ball goes outside.
Yep.
If they lead him to the middle of the field, that's 6.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And Tanner Holden is a weapon that they have not used as much as they could. They haven't had to, you know what I mean?
Well,
but when you have a matchup one-on-one with Tanner Holden, you got to take it.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Wheelersburg Pirates are really good about
spreading the ball
spreading their weapons out.
Spreading the wealth.
Yep. Some of the other schools that we've watched, you can kind of call the plays. Here we go, straight up the middle.
Newsom maybe for 3. Pop,
But, like when we watch Notre Dame play, we know that Sam Kaiser or Johnson is probably going to get the ball.
Right.
And both were incredible weapons, but again, it limits what you can do.
Here's what Mac Dyer has, a 3rd and 8 from the 32. The ball's on the ground again. He's still
Long pass.
Flag is down.
Just out of reach. Tight coverage from the Generals.
Well, Bivens had a step on the receiver.
We got a flag?
Yeah, flag down. He reached out and grabbed Bivens. Lightly. There was a hold way back. He held, which would have been a touchdown. So he saved the touchdown. A heads-up play by the defense because he only got the holding penalty.
That's true.
And not the 6 points. So he stopped the touchdown because he was beat.
Against the Generals.
But that's an automatic first down.
That's it.
That's going to move the change for the Pirates. Mac Dyer looks for the play as they are a little bit up-tempo tonight, a little bit quicker than we've seen them in the last few weeks.
Right.
The General 21-yard line.
Part of their game plan is to get up to the line quick, try to snap it with the play clock still in the teens.
Well, last week we watched them play against West, and
they were out of sync.
Those are big rivals, so West is going to pull out everything they have.
And now you have a Lowry in motion. They like to give it to him in that jet sweep. Lowry makes a man miss. No, he's brought down back at the
loss of big loss.
I'll tell you, number 51 held on and would not let go, and that's Nathaniel Thompson.
Yep.
Nice play by Thompson. As I said, Lowry made him miss, but Thompson would not let go.
No.
He pursued the tackle and made it in the backfield for a loss.
I was going to talk about the Halloween Bowl last week. One of the big comments that when we talked to the players afterwards was how different it was playing on grass versus playing on turf, and they're back on turf this week. So, this is a lot closer to what they're used to.
Now they got the 4 wide out look.
Snap.
Dyer drops. He's in trouble, but stays on his feet.
And he's gone.
Run by number 12, Mac Dyer.
Nice play by Dyer to stay alive there.
Yeah, almost back up to the line of scrimmage.
They need to pick up about another 5 or 6 yards to bring in Daylor Lewis for the 3, or get about, they're about 13 yards away from the first. 3rd down and 12. See, that hold was a big hold now.
I agree.
Tanner Bivens was behind the D for 6.
You're
and
absolutely
that
right.
safety made a play that could possibly save his team points there. Dyer has Lowry in motion. They hand it to him.
He connects. And first down, Pirates.
The throwback from Cole Lowry to Mac Dyer.
I'm telling you.
They'll pull out all the stunts tonight as it's playoff football. We haven't seen that out of the coach's wrinkle yet this year. But again, I'm sure that he's dialing up something that a lot of people haven't seen today.
It'll be first
I'm
down
sure
and
you're
10
right.
for the Pirates. Ball spot the general 11-yard line.
Cole Lowry with a loss of 9 on the jet sweep. They
now
bring him in motion again and do the old throwback.
That's it. 1st and 10 on what looks like the 10.
The 10-yard line is going to be 1st and goal.
Yep.
They got to get a touchdown here as they have Newsom to the left with Bivens in the slot, Holden at the bottom of the screen. They're going to hand it to Newsom.
There's the handoff.
And he picks up about 4 or 5 as he's down to about the 5-yard line.
Newsom.
2nd down and 5, and the Pirates are going to want to get to the line quick.
By number 56, Casey Bethel.
Well, maybe not. Looked like they were going to go to the hurry up, but
It'll be 2nd down and goal for the Pirates. Ball
they
spot at the general
substitute
5-yard
Canary.
line.
They bring in Carmichael, which is a fullback. So we're going to probably see what I would say would be a Wheelersburg run here. That's the type of lineup. When you bring Canary out, he's a blocking receiver. But you might see pass. We might see pass. I'd like to see what the coaches got dialed up. Looks like a passing. If they're going to do a play action.
There's the snap. It's a fumble.
Another fumble.
It's a fumble, and Wheelersburg's down with a loss of yards.
That's the 3rd snap.
But they recovered it, which is good.
That's the 3rd bad snap, though.
It is.
That could be crucial as the Generals' defense is not breaking. The Pirates have been knocking on the door.
3rd down and goal for the Pirates.
The Generals aren't answering.
You know, I don't know if it's so much the Generals or it is the Pirates just making a few mistakes. I mean, we generally don't see them making these type of mistakes.
Makes those Pirates want to just, walk the plank.
That's it.
Got Holden at the bottom. Bivens up top. Mac Dyer's in a passing situation. 3rd and goal
Here we
from
go.
the 15.
There's the pass.
Oh, nowhere
and
near.
It's over.
They're going to have to bring in Daylor Lewis. And
that
Daylor
brings us to a 4th down situation.
Daylor. And again, with the weather not being a factor, the ball shouldn't be slick.
No.
Shouldn't be having all these exchange problems. Not in week 11, you don't.
That's it.
Week 1, Ironton looked like that.
Mm-hmm.
Berg ain't looked like that all year. That could have cost them 6 there, Chuck.
It could have.
Let's see if this is a big field goal. It's going to be about a 32-yarder. Daylor Lewis from 32 yards out from the left hash. Door's hold is down. Daylor's kick is good.
And it
Daylor
is no good. It is no good.
No good. Went wide left.
Yep.
Well, it looked good from here for a second.
Until it passed behind the post.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good eyes, Chuck, because I caught it good, and it's no good.
It's hard to tell. I mean, from up here, it's so quick.
Wow, that was a big miss. As the Generals D holds.
And that is a big turnover. That puts the Generals on the 20, at 1st and 10 on the 20, and they're going to try to move back and take control of this ball game.
Well, now you have the Generals back in where they like to be, which is in that shotgun with that jet sweep look, and here it is, 22 on the jet sweep.
He's moving around the side, and he's met.
He's met by a band of,
Run by number 22, Kyle Bethel.
Did they throw a flag over there?
I don't know. It went on for a little long, though, didn't it?
Number 32, Xander Carmichael.
They didn't give him they didn't even give him a yard. No gain on the play? No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 10 for the Generals. Ball spot on their own 20-yard line.
I tell you, the Pirates better be careful on the sideline.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's back to the line. There's a snap, the handoff.
Oh, and he's got room. But a nice play out there.
Number 30, Trent Harrison.
Bryson Keeney
moving the ball forward.
Bryson Keeney made a big tackle there.
Stop made by number 10, Bryson Keeney.
Gain of about 3 yards on that play.
You keep seeing the Keeney kid stick his nose in there. He ain't afraid to make a tackle.
No, definitely not.
Ball spotted at their own 23-yard line.
The 3rd down and 7 at the 23. As the Generals are going to try to push to get that 7 yards.
That's what I love about Coach John Eaton. As soon as one of his secondary kid comes over, man, he's right there coaching them. I mean, John is, and who wouldn't you want to get advice from John Eaton? You know?
I know.
Played for Akron,
That's
got
it.
drafted. Nice block. Oh.
Run by number 1, Jet Slusher.
A lot of yards on that.
They got away with a hold there.
Almost a first.
Jeremy Cooper.
Yeah, but they got away with a hold there.
Mm-hmm.
They got away with a hold there. They reached out and grabbed a lot of uniform. No
fourth
call.
down and 3 for the Generals.
And the referees and the umpires have decided to kind of let this one play out. You know, as we've seen them not throw any late hits so far over on the sideline.
For the Generals.
But they did miss that hold there. And the Generals are going to be punting. Taylor Dorr sure-handed back at the 50 to return the punt. Nice end-over-end punt.
Nice tall punt.
Fair catch signaled at the 39-yard line.
By number 15, Taylor Dorr.
Taylor Dorr stops at about the 39-yard line.
We got an update from Sodaville, 7-0 Danville. As the Tartans trail early in their playoff game.
Well, you know, they were trailing hard last week, too. And honestly may have lost had we not seen those injuries.
I agree. And that and the fact that they had a kid around.
Okay. Yeah. One minute, 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter as the Pirates are on the 39-yard line, 1st and 10.
Holden is down at the bottom of the screen, and it looks like Canary's at the top. Bivens in the slot. Here he comes in motion. They're going to hand it to Tanner around the outside left with a little bit of wiggle room, and he's going to gain about 5.
Yep.
Run by number 5, Tanner Bivens. Stop made by number 56, Casey Bethel.
You know, for those of you just joining us, I'm Chuck Jones here with Adam Cox, and you're watching Zone High School Sports Playoff Week 1.
Wheelersburg 7-0. Mac Dyer back. Has Holden
nice
out
pass.
wide.
He connects. We got a flag on the play.
In the area of holding.
Dyer's pass is complete to number 2, Tanner Holden. Stop made by number 10.
Holden shook up again.
Yeah. He's taking a beating tonight.
There are penalty flags on the play.
It's in the area of holding, but we never know here as the officials are talking it out about the 46-yard lines where the flag went in at. It's going to be against. It's going to be against the Pirates.
No.
Oh, no.
No, against the Generals.
Holding against the defense.
So they're
going to decline that and pick up the first down on Holden's catch. Holden's second catch, but he come hobbling off, so he's banged up.
Yeah.
The sophomore wideout is a standout wideout here in the state of Ohio. As a sophomore, probably one of the top in the state.
He's still limping a little bit. Hope he's doing all right.
It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Pirates. Ball spotted at the General 34-yard line.
Well, everybody moves back to the line of scrimmage as we have 37 seconds left on the clock remaining in the first quarter.
Well, I think what the
a lot of discussion down there.
Well, I think what the discussion is when they take the penalty, they either accept the penalty and it's a 5-yard holding penalty, first down automatic, or they take the yards from the play. I don't think you can give them both. So I think the ball needs to move back to the line of scrimmage where Holden went down at is what I think the controversy is about. I heard the Ridgewood coaches, and I think they're definitely right on that. The ball, they either get a 1st and 5 for the hold, which is an automatic first down, or you take the yards that you gained.
Well, there seems to be a lot of discussion on this.
That's not a very hard refereeing decision to make. You either take the penalty and an automatic first down. Like if the ball would have went incomplete to Holden, it would have been a 5-yard penalty, first down.
Well, they're going back to the Ridgewood coach now. And all right, we've got the referee coming back to
That's
the.
Not right.
What's he saying?
That's not right.
What was that? Well, there's.
I'm telling you, I know that Ridgewood's right. You can't tack on a holding penalty. Now, if it's a personal foul, you tack it on.
You know, you would think with this many referees down there, somebody would have a copy of the book.
They should. No. They're going to let it stand. Oh, my goodness. Unreal. They still missed it.
Are they really?
They're letting us in. Ridgewood
First down and 10 for the Pirates. Ball spot at the General 34-yard line.
should come back to the 39. 5-yard difference, but that 5 yards could be the difference of a touchdown or not.
Well,
so let's see what Mac Dyer and
they've
the
got the
Pirates
clock
can do.
running. We're now under 25 seconds as the Pirates get ready to make the last.
Holden at the bottom, Canaries at the top, Bivens in motion.
Last play of the quarter.
Here comes Tanner. They're looking at Holden. They take it.
Did you see that? Touchdown Pirates! Did you see that play? Oh my gosh! I don't think anybody was ready for that. That's it.
The old hook and ladder.
So the Pirates score with 6 seconds left to go in the first quarter with a amazing execution of that little bitch back play there. That was awesome. We are definitely pulling out all the fun stuff tonight.
The Pirates are here to play tonight in playoff football. Wheelersburg 13, point after pending.
There's the kick. And it's good. So that brings the Wheelersburg Pirates up to a score of 14, and West Lafayette Ridgewood still at 0 with 6.8 seconds left to go in the first quarter. I'm Chuck Jones here with Adam Cox, and we'll be back right after this.
That was a good.
Go nuts for donuts at Krispy Kreme across from Portsmouth High School. And we're back here at Ed Miller Stadium, where the Wheelersburg Pirates lead the West Lafayette Ridgewood Generals with a score of 14-0. I'm Chuck Jones. We're here with Adam Cox and the entire Zone Sports team as we've got 6.8 seconds left to go in the first quarter. This has been an awesome game so far, hasn't it, Adam?
The old hook and ladder worked to perfection there. Throw the out to Holden. Run Newsom around, the little pitch to perfection. Down the sideline, touchdown Pirates.
That was awesome to watch from up here.
The old hook and ladder. You don't see it pulled off too many times for success, but the Pirates just executed it perfectly.
They did. And
Two trick plays now on the throwback and the hook and ladder.
Ooh, a high one.
Fumbled out of bounds.
Fumbled out of bounds. Brings us down to 5.2 seconds left to go in the first quarter. They're just going to burn it off, or they're going to run a play?
Well, they're going to have to run a play as the clock has stopped. So this will be the last play of the first quarter. 14-0, the home team, the Pirates, leading Ridgewood here in playoff football.
The Pirates are wearing their spiffy camouflage uniforms tonight. Look
they
at that.
do got some new ones. They
I'm
broke
telling
those
you.
out for the playoffs. And I'll tell you one thing I do want to mention. The Tartans still trail 7-0, had the ball on the goal line and could not get in. Danville takes over possession.
Oh, we've got a handoff, and it's a fumble. Fumble recovered by the Pirates.
Whoa!
Recovered by the Pirates with
the wheels could be coming off the wagon here.
I'm telling you,
15 points is looking off the board.
0.01 seconds left to go on the clock.
Wow. If I'm the Pirates, you got 0.1 of a second. You got to run a play.
Oh, you got to.
Go deep to Holden here.
That's it.
Go
Why
deep
not? What do you got to lose?
Break their back. That's why you got a chance.
That's it.
You got them down, Chuck. Don't let them up.
That's
Put
it.
your foot on the gas and see if you can make this ball game disappear quick.
I'm telling you, we could see that. We could see that running clock by halftime at this rate.
What? Let's
Everybody's
see what we
back in
can do.
line.
The defense ain't going to get tired if they're not on the field that much.
There's the snap. We're looking for a pass.
They're going deep.
Long.
We called it, but not there.
That's
As
it.
the first quarter comes to an end, we had the Pirates 14, the Generals nothing.
0.
We'll be back right after this with our second quarter of
That's
action.
At Desco, we believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
3, Coshocton 0.
And we're back here at Ed Miller Stadium to start the second quarter, where the Pirates lead the Generals with a score of 14-0. So far, this has been a great game. Both teams are playing very hard.
Very hard.
Things are working out for the Pirates right now.
As we've seen, a couple punts by Ridgewood and then a fumble on the play.
Mm-hmm.
Carmichael came up with a big play.
Well, we've had several times that the Pirates have really gotten behind and managed to just sweep it and get a first down and get their footing again.
Well, the Generals have been playing good on first and second down. The Pirates have converted their third downs, and that's been a difference, the third down conversions.
Well, it looks like the Pirates are going to take the ball on the 21-yard line. It's the 2nd and 10 for the Pirates as we continue this game. Everybody's lined back up.
Bivens in motion. They're going to throw it out to him. Mac Dyer's going to run it.
He's moving. And he's moving good.
First down, Pirates.
First down, Pirates.
Inside the 10 is going to be first and goal.
12, Mac Dyer.
This is a tough break for the Generals. That fumble is just, it's going to come back to haunt them.
Goal for the Pirates. Ball starts the General 9-yard line.
So now we're first and goal on the 9. What do they have? What do they have second down?
It's going to be first down and goal.
Yeah.
The clock is just a little bit behind us, Chuck, as we, us zone people are a little bit.
Well, we're on it.
Yeah, we're on top of our game.
We're in the zone.
Ooh, they got Carmichael in the backfield by himself. That's the fullback by himself. They're going to hand it to Bivens.
And
Cuts it up, spins down inside the 6, about the 7.
Few more yards.
Yep.
As the Pirates move closer to the goal.
I would like to say one thing. With this Pirate offense, you just, like you said, you just never know. Pick your poison. You never know where ball's going to go. You look up, it's in Bivens' hand. You look down, it's in Holden's. And Mac Dyer's running, and Newsom's running. They got a lot of weapons that you got to try to stop. Holden up top of the screen, one-on-one coverage. Mac looks.
He's looking, and he's moving.
He's moving.
He cuts through.
No. Nice tackle.
Nice stop by the Ridgewood Generals.
Well,
but not after a gain from the Pirates.
I'll tell you, Mac had his eyes and locked in on Bivens at the bottom of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And never looked up at Holden on the top of the screen and had Holden open for a second but missed him. When he came back to Holden, he had already been covered up, and Mac Dyer tucked it in for a 4-yard gain. Bring up 3rd and 3. Safe play by Mac, though.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want to try to throw an interception down here. Oh, they got a new look here. Holden's in the slot in motion. Here comes Holden. He's to the left of Dyer, throwing out the little swing to him, and they got blockers.
And he's open.
And he's in.
And touchdown, Pirates. 20-0 Pirates. As we wait for the extra point to see if it's going to go farther.
They're really letting Tanner Holden play today, aren't they?
Yeah, and you know what? Even in spite of the beating he's already taken in the first quarter, he's not stopping.
He's unbelievable.
Taylor Lewis on his hit the extra point for the Pirates.
Taylor Lewis moving up to kick.
21-0 here. Wheelersburg up early in the playoff game.
We could see a running clock by halftime at this race.
Lewis's kick is good. 21-0 Pirates. Let's go ahead and take a quick break, Chuck. We'll be right back after this word from our commercial sponsors.
Oh.
We're back.
And
From
we got
Miller Stadium.
with Zombie
Playoff
Nation.
Football. Zombie Nation is rocking the house.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh.
You got to like this electricity in the stands.
You know what?
The Wheelersburg crowd is fired up, and it's 21-0, and they should be.
I love these
Their boys
kind of
are playing
games.
good tonight.
But you know what? I mean, even though the score says 21-0, this is a great game to watch.
Yeah, it is.
You know, I mean, this isn't a walk in the park, easy blowout. These guys are playing tough.
21 unanswered points to start the game has got the Pirates a lead. And second quarter, 10:32 to go. Taylor Lewis's kick is a nice one.
It is a high,
back to about the
long
6-yard line. He's got some room. He's got some blockers. Reyes in on the tackle.
Oh, what do we got a flag on the play.
Bryce Keeney came up with the ball, but they're calling him down.
Returned by number 3, Michael Kelly.
Bryson Keeney in on another
Stop made by
tackle.
number 10, Bryson Keeney.
Bryce Keeney is all over the place.
He is.
I'm proud of little Bryson. Stepped up
And
this
first
year.
down and 10 for the
Kids
Generals.
made a
Ball
lot of
from the
moves, a lot of plays.
29-yard line.
Ball's on the 29. As the Generals are going to try to get on the board.
Nothing doing there as they run a little jet sweep.
Run by number 7, Javon Merrill.
Nowhere to go but maybe a yard. Merrill
Stop
on
made
the
by
carry.
number 32, Xander Carmichael.
Carmichael after the big fumble recovery in on that
Second down and
tackle.
9 for the Generals. Ball spot their own 30-yard line.
You know what we haven't mentioned yet tonight?
What's that?
Election. Election day is on Tuesday.
Is there a presidential election going on, Chuck?
Yeah, there's actually a lot of elections going on.
I didn't know. Hadn't heard
I think
anything.
we're even electing dog catchers and stuff at different places.
Well, you know, I've been all over Facebook lately, and I'm on Facebook all the time. I haven't seen no elections going on.
I'll tell you what, you've lucked out then, because mine's full of that garbage. You know, I'm glad that everybody's so passionate about their candidates, but I
at the end of the day,
somebody's going to get elected and somebody's not.
We
And,
all got to live together.
Exactly. You know.
Andy's let us know who he's voting for.
Well, he has.
He's definitely leaning towards.
Well, and that's the great
Trump.
thing about our country is, I mean, everybody has the opportunity to go out there and vote, and don't hate people just because they don't vote.
Don't hate
the
them
way
because
you would
you hate
like. Oh, what do we got?
Pass interference on Lowry.
2 flags.
Number 1, Jet Fletcher's pass is incomplete. There are penalty flags on the play.
Number 15 had a step on Lowry. Lowry held him up. Braden Smith was behind him. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty on pass interference, I believe.
Oh, let's see.
Face guarded him.
There are 2 penalties on the play.
They offset.
Against the Generals.
2.
They offset.
Pass interference against the Pirates. The penalties will offset. And
Offset penalties.
Third down and 8. Chop block by the Generals.
Yep.
Pass interference by the Pirates.
So
Going to offset will be a third down and 8. 8:57 to go here in playoff football on Zone Sports. Lowry's got the corner locked down here at the bottom of the screen. You got Bivens up at the top. Taylor Doors at your safety spot. Carmichael blitzes down the end.
Brought down in the back.
Run by number 7, Javon Merrill.
Number 54 in on the tackle for the Pirates.
Made by number 54, Chris Bailey.
Chris Bailey in the backfield for a big loss. Nice play by Bailey as he disrupted the run there.
For the Generals.
Bailey's a junior.
28-yard line.
Here we go with the Generals lining up the punt.
Number 14, Tyler Cotty.
Another punt for the Generals. Taylor Dorr is back about the 44, waiting up on the punt. 8:14 to go, clock's moving.
There's the punt.
George rushed, no success. Taylor Dorr fair catch and makes it.
There we go.
By number 15, Taylor Dorr. It'll be first down and 10 for the Pirates. Ball spot on their own 43-yard line.
First and 10 Pirates. The ball on the 43-yard line. I'm going to take a quick second and talk about some of our sponsors here. We've got some great new sponsors.
Ridge Mini Mart stepped up.
Yes, they did. They did. So all you guys who haven't been out there lately, they've got Make-A-Mia Pizza.
Make-A-Mia Pizza.
That's
awesome.
it.
Cheap.
You know,
and $7 for a large.
Oh, I know.
I bought 2 the other day for like $12.
It's delicious.
That's awesome.
You know.
Stop up by Ridgemart. Big supporters of the Pirates.
That's it. Everybody's back in line.
Mac Dyer's got a man in motion. That's Taylor Dorr. Taylor Dorr looking at the bubble. They get it out the door. Nowhere to go as he's brought down.
Number 12.
Update from Sodaville, 7. East Danville, 7. Tied up in first round action down in Sodaville.
Well, that's
the Tartans are on the board.
Go.
Now, they both will stay playing throughout the same days, right? I mean, once you play on Saturday, you play all the way through.
That's it. That's it. Even numbers on Friday, odd numbers on Saturday.
Oh, Holden, what a catch!
And he gets the first down.
Number 12, Mac Dyer connects with number 2, Tanner Holden.
Man, Taylor Dorr was strolling down the streak in the slot, and he threw into the double coverage where Tanner Holden made a heck of a catch.
He did.
Man, I'll tell you, Taylor Dorr was streaking down the middle of the field wide open, and he didn't see him. One good thing about Mac Dyer is he's got a lot of weapons around him. If you throw it into Holden, he's going to catch it. We got a false start on the Pirates.
Flags on the play.
Pirates moved. That's going to back him up 5. It's going to back him up to about the 49-yard line.
Yeah. A few more sponsors in tonight's game. Concord, Rehab, and Health Center here in Wheelersburg. Big supporters of the zone over the years and Berg High School sports. Freedom Outdoors, where you can get campers, boats. They're actually now doing trade-ins.
Yeah.
You know, so if you've got a boat or a camper,
can't beat it.
You want to trade in?
Mac looks,
talk
across
to
the middle
Scott.
to Holden. He got it again, and he's gone.
And it's the 20, the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Pirates.
Wow.
Wheelersburg, number 12, Mac Dyer connects again with number 2, Tanner.
Man, Mac Dyer connects with Tanner Holden.
Unreal today.
That is a lethal combination. You know, Mac Dyer and Tanner Holden. Tanner Holden, yeah.
Man, Tanner Holden's unreal tonight.
I'll tell you, that's 27 to nothing so far. Pirates are up, and we're going to see what the extra point brings. There's the kick. And it's good. 6:51 remaining in the first half with the Wheelersburg Pirates up 28 over the West Lafayette Ridgewood Generals 0. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back right after this.
Let's see if we can get you some help.
Who do you think you're going to get to help me this time of night?
Thank you for calling King's Daughters. This is Natalie. How can I help you?
My husband has a pretty bad cough, and it seems like it's getting worse.
Let's see about getting him in to see a provider.
Care 24/7. Free advice, help, and scheduling 24 hours a day.
Honey, I think they can get you in as soon as the morning.
That fast?
That fast.
Care 24/7. Here when you need us.
That was a great spot there from the King's Daughters Medical Center
of Ohio.
That's it. Big sponsors of Zone Sports.
Jump around, Chuck.
Oh, jump around. This is one of my favorites. Oh, yeah. You know, they play this song a lot on My Name is Earl.
Yeah. Hey, one thing about it is it's been a Tanner Holden clinic that we've seen early in the first half.
You're absolutely right.
Begin. I come to win. Battle me. That's a sin. Taylor Lewis is going to be doing the kicking.
Huh?
Get up, stand up, come on the
really?
up if you got the feeling. Taylor Lewis, baby, back the kick. Here it is. And a booming kick. Going to be taken. It's going to hit the ground. It's a live ball. Oh, and the Pirates join in.
I'm telling you.
By number 3, Michael Kelly. Stop made by number 34, Josh Henderson.
Ridgewood needs something to get their crowd and their momentum back under them. Get their feet underneath them. They haven't managed any kind of yardage on the Pirates so far on offense, as the Pirates have been ready on defense for this Ridgewood offense.
They have.
But it's been impressive, boy.
You know,
the defense has been standing up strong.
We got the ball on the 21, 1st and 10 for the Generals.
Kind of puts the Generals behind the 8 ball now. They got to score, and they got to score a bunch before this clock goes to a running clock on the next Pirate touchdown if they don't.
Well, we won't see a running clock until after the half.
Big play by number 77, Baron Melvin.
Stop made by number 77, Baron
That's
Melvin.
Yeah.
2nd down and 11 for the Generals. Ball spot on their own 20-yard line.
You know, a few,
2nd down and 10, Chuck.
A few more sponsors tonight. We've got Tammy Hale Insurance here in Wheelersburg. And Penn Station.
Good subs, man.
That's it.
Man, their chicken teriyakis off the chain.
I'm telling you, I get their Italians.
Do you?
Yep, I love their Italian
I'm big
sub.
on Italian.
Yeah, Andy gets the sausage.
I can see him liking sausage.
I tell you. What do we got here? Oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. He's looking. Long pass. And
Taylor Dorr.
Interception, Pirates.
Incomplete. Out of bounds.
Incomplete, but he still caught it. He still caught it.
This pass is broken up by number 15, Taylor Dorr.
Dorr caught it, but it was definitely out of bounds. Man, he ran left, he ran right, he ran back to the left and then back to the right and threw it down the field as the Pirates were playing a little cat and mouse with the quarterback there, but no one could get open as the Pirates defense stiffened, bringing up another big 3rd down for the Generals. 5:51 to go in the 2nd quarter. Ball's on the 20-yard line.
Temperature's starting to drop.
It's down about 45 degrees. With all the Pirate fans here, keeps it at about a mere 52 degrees.
I tell you.
Here comes Susla in the shotgun. Hands it. They got a trick play.
Oh, here we go.
And he's going to
long
throw it
pass.
deep.
It's going deep.
Knocks it down.
It's batted out. There we go.
Taylor Dorr with a nice play.
Sanders' pass is broken up by number 15, Taylor Dorr. It'll bring up
That brings up 4th down and 11 for the Generals.
20-yard line.
On the 20-yard line, I think we're going to see another punt.
Senior Taylor Dorr was been there step for step at the corner. We've seen him have 2 big interceptions last week in the Halloween Bowl.
You know, the
player of the game, defensively.
Oh, you're absolutely right. You know, I'm not seeing the Generals just aren't having a good passing game this evening.
The General Insurance guy would be disappointed.
He would.
Short punt.
Very
Dorr
short punt.
Says get away from it, and it takes a Wheelersburg bounce to about the 43-yard line.
I don't know what that was all about.
Looked like a...
like he was going to pick it up and run with it.
It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Pirates.
1st down and 10 with the Pirates having the ball about the 44-yard line.
I'm telling you.
Trying to score to go up 35-0. No one's seen this coming because Ridgewood's a good team.
They are. They are.
Ridgewood is a good team. And
well, you know, whenever you make it to the playoffs, I mean, all the teams are definitely,
you
know, at the top of their leagues.
You got Mac Dyer with the spread offense and Bivens in the slot. Newsom. No, that's Reyes to his right. And when they bring in Reyes, they like to
looking to pass. We've got a flag on the play.
Number 12, Mac Dyer's pass is incomplete. There are penalty flags on the play.
That's going to be against the Pirates. It's going to be a 10-yard holding penalty. Right on the line of scrimmage, just a little bit behind as Mac had a little rollout, and it looked like a Pirate had a handful of jersey. That's the call. Going to back him up 10. That's going to be about it's going to bring up about, 1st and 24.
Wow. That's a lot to overcome.
Man, and right when the Pirates needed that breaking touchdown to kind of put the nail in the coffin, they backed themselves up, but Mac Dyer get them lined up about the 40-yard line. 1st down, 24 yards. Call it holding up top. Canaries at the bottom. Bivens in the slot. Hand off to Reyes.
And he's brought down.
To go. Nice play on D by number 65.
Even more yards lost by the Pirates.
Lindecker.
Stop made by number 65, Keith Lindecker.
So that's going to bring us back even farther. Ball's now on the 35-yard line, and we've got 31 yards to go before the first.
Second down and 31.
Second down and 31 for the Pirates.
I don't think we've seen the Pirates have a second down 31, but if I was the Pirates coach, I'd get it to Holden. He's picked up 31 every time he's touched it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Here
Got us a pass coming. There we go. It connects. Little footwork there.
Brought down. Nice tackle by number 10.
Gains about 15 yards on that pass.
Davidson. Raven Davidson.
By number 10, Raven Davidson.
Mac Dyer's facing about a 3rd and 21. Newsom's in for Reyes as the substitutions are made for the Pirates, and they try to get to the line of scrimmage because it's play clock's down to 10. Dyer to 8, 7. It's under 5. Newsom in motion. It's snapped. They got the draw to Bivens, or the screen to Bivens.
And he's moving.
And it makes another man miss.
That gets him up to about
number 12, Mac Dyer connects with number 5.
12 more yards for a first. That's about a 10-yard gain there.
Yep, about a 10-yard gain. It's going to bring
Stop
up fourth down.
10,
and I think the Pirates are going to punt it down and try to pin the general offense deep. They've drew up a screen. I said draw. It was a screen to Bivens. Bivens made a couple moves, made a man miss.
Ball's on about the 44-yard line. There's a long snap. He's taking his time. He's placing it where he wants it.
And he got it down.
Oh, and the Pirates stop it at the 1-yard line. As the Generals were wanting it to just roll on out.
Did you see who gave it down the field to down it? The quarterback, Mac Dyer. Nice play on special teams, Mr. Dyer.
So that puts the Generals in an awkward situation as they take 1st and 10 on the 1-yard line. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the half.
Any kind of loss here will result in a safety for the Pirates D. To see what they can do as the Generals come onto the field. 1st down and 10 from the 1-yard line. 99 yards to go, 3:50 to go in the second quarter.
They need
the
to get
Pirates
this rolling.
up 28-0. In the shotgun. Carmichael blitzes, and they got it. They got it.
Safety. I'm telling you, the Pirates are working the Generals over.
30-0.
That's it. Xander Carmichael. Xander Carmichael and Alex George making the stop.
Carmichael's been everywhere.
He is.
Wheelersburg 30.
Man.
Ridgewood 0.
Well, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back right after this.
Welcome to Kennel Lodge of Portsmouth. Kennel Lodge is a complete pet boarding facility that creates a family stay environment that includes luxurious style kennels, a huge outdoor play area, and the daily care your pets deserve. Leanne and Kevin Abner include a staff that truly understands everything that your pets need, from grooming, the HydroSurge bathing process, and of course, the element of love. Located at 7th and Market Street in Portsmouth, call 353-9804. The next time you need pet boarding and care, they make your pets feel like they're on vacation too.
All right, and we're back here at Ed Miller Stadium, where the Wheelersburg Pirates lead the West Lafayette Ridgewood Generals at a score of 30-0. There's 3:45 left to go in the half, and the Pirates are unstoppable tonight.
All Pirates.
I'm telling you, this
Carmichael on defense with a safety and a fumble recovery and a big play in the backfield. For the Pirate defense. Man, they've been everywhere.
They have.
Got to give Coach Johnson some credit. He's dialing up a lot of good numbers on the defensive calls, and he's putting the Pirates in a good position on defense.
He sure is. Everybody's lined up for the kick. Thunderstruck's in the background. Here we go.
Newsom's going to return it about the 35. He's got,
and he's got some room.
And he's back across the 50.
Kick return by number 22, Keaton Newsom. Stop made by number 23, Jason Stubbs.
You know, a couple more sponsors for
we got
tonight.
a flag on the play, late flag on the play, Chuck. Go ahead and hit the sponsors. Go ahead and hit the sponsors, Chuck.
Okay.
I'll get the flag.
Harold's Garage here in Wheelersburg, where he can do just about anything you want to a car, electronics,
he can.
Mechanic, wrenching work, you name it, they can do it. Conley Trucking,
Dalmas
big supporters. Big supporters of Wheelersburg Sports.
That's Holden's grandpa.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's Tanner Holden's grandpa.
Dead ball and sportsmanlike against the Pirates.
It's going to be against the Pirates, a dead ball, personal foul, 15 yards on the Pirates after the whistle. A little extra activity goes on, and they got caught for it.
That's it. That's it. You know, we already mentioned the Ridge Mini Mart. Now they have Valero Gas, too. We have Frazie's Wealth Management with Jeremy Frazee and Jeff Bradley, which Jeff's on Sportsmouth with us.
Yeah.
You know. Community Choice. All right. Here in Wheelersburg. Big supporters. Be Gone Pest Control.
Be Gone.
Be Gone.
Holden's at the top of your screen. Canary's at the bottom as Newsom comes in motion. Mac Dyer looks, throws it. Oh,
it's an interception by the Generals.
The Generals are in business.
And we've got a flag, but they're still moving.
Number 12, Mac Dyer's pass is
they make it all the way up to the 20.
Davidson.
Newsom got held on the return. He's going to bring it back down about the 49-yard line. It's going to bring it back to about the 49, Chuck.
Tell ya.
It's going to be against the Generals on the return. But the interception got the Generals crowd up.
Yeah, dude.
Mac Dyer dropped back, threw it to the slot, and the linebacker made the play. Number 10, Raven Davidson, a senior with a big interception here for the Generals.
Well, that's a big move for them. I mean, that's probably one of the most positive things we've seen tonight.
After the interception, holding against the Generals.
Okay. So they're going to move the ball back a little bit. Also sponsoring tonight's game will be Meanix Oil Change, Memorial Burial Park, Mott's Pots, and Supreme Pest Control.
Ridgewood's in the shotgun trying to get something before the half. They come with a jet sweep, but they keep it and nowhere to go.
By number 30, Trent Harrison.
Stop cold.
Hatfield and
Stop made by number
Carmichael.
Hatfield. Correction, Clint Hatfield.
Clint Hatfield on the tackle. It's 30-0 with 3 minutes to go. Ridgewood still looking to breathe some life into this offense. And now they've went to a wildcat look.
Looks like we've got a timeout on the
Timeout
field.
Wheelersburg.
Timeout Wheelersburg with 2:54 left to go in the half. We'll take a timeout while they are, and we'll be back right after this.
A night of family entertainment awaits you at the Portsmouth Cinema 8. We're always improving. More games, better movies, delicious concessions, online ticket sales, and updates on Facebook as well. To make your experience better, we now have all 8 theaters in digital DLP with Dolby Surround Sound. Plus, you can watch your next digital 3D movie here. All the entertainment you need at Portsmouth Cinema 8. Movies will never be the same again.
And we're back here at Ed Miller Stadium, where the Wheelersburg Pirates lead the Ridgewood Generals at a score of 30-0. 2 minutes 54 seconds left to go in the game, or less to go in the half. And if you're just now tuning in, then you're tuning
a lot of
in
excitement
to Zone Sports, where there's been all kinds of excitement so far.
The Pirates have had their way with the Generals' defenses. Holden and Mac Dyer have connected for some big plays down the field. And the Pirates find themselves at leading 30-0 with 2:54 to go. Here's the jet sweep. And,
Slusser gets taken down behind the line.
Slusser. Stop made by number 42, Clint Hatfield.
Clint Hatfield taking him down. We got 3rd and 9. The ball's on the 43. Just under 2.5 minutes left to go in the half. There's the snap. Looking for a receiver. And it's taken down by the Pirates. Lowry's moving. He makes it all the way. He makes it almost all the way up to their line of scrimmage.
Cole Lowry with the second interception of the night for the Pirate defense.
Big play for Lowry. Big play for the Pirates as we get ever closer to the half.
And the first one over there to congratulating Coach Eaton, the secondary coach. You know, again to go show what kind of tradition the Pirates have here. See what the Pirates try to do with 2 minutes to go before the half. Reyes is in the backfield. They give it to him. Jet sweep. Oh, nice block.
We got a flag as Reyes picks up, looks like 7 to 8 yards.
Over by the sideline. It's going to be against.
Holding against the Pirates.
So we've got a holding against the Pirates.
It's going to bring up a first down again as a holding call against the Pirates. Heard someone holler, "We're not in Kentucky." Mac Dyer's in the shotgun. Canary comes in motion. They blitz. They pick it up with a dump out into Hatfield.
Fumble, then out. What are they doing here?
Number 12, Mac
The ball came out, but the ground,
nobody had control of
it. He was down. They're whistling him down.
Yeah.
Stop made by number 10, Raven Davidson.
What's the controversy about? Either he fumbled and recovered or not. Second down.
It'll be second down and 10 for the Pirates.
Second 10 for the Pirates.
Yard line.
Minute 29 to go here in the second quarter. Here comes the clock. Head starting down to minute 25. Mac Dyer still in the shotgun with Holden to the top of the screen. Bivens on the jet sweep. Trying to stretch it. Nowhere to go. Bivens.
Worms around.
For no gain.
But no gain.
Run by number 5, Tanner Bivens. Stop made by number 10, Raven Davidson. It'll be third down and 10 for the Pirates. Ball spot at their own 42-yard line.
3rd and 10. Under a minute left to go in the half.
Third down and 10. Dyer's in the shotgun. Looks at Reyes. Got the Canary. Oh.
Number 12, Mac Dyer's
he connects.
Complete to number 3, Trey Canary.
We got about a gain of what, 2 yards?
Stop made by number 22, Kyle Bethel.
Not a lot of gain there, as maybe none.
10 for the Pirates. Ball spot at their own 43.
This is going to be the last play of the half, and the play clock is still not started.
Timeout, Ridgewood.
Ridgewood stops the clock. While they take a timeout, let's go ahead and take one as well.
The library isn't just a source for books anymore. We are activities. We are local history and genealogy. We are entertainment. We are DVDs and books on CD. We are online. We are education. We are mobile. We are everywhere. We are still books and reading. We are here for our community. We are here for you.
We are the Portsmouth Public Library.
I love the library.
At Ed Miller Stadium with 21.5 seconds left to go in the half as the Pirates lead the Generals with a score of 30-0 We're having a timeout right now that was called by the Generals, correct?
Called by the Generals.
And I think we're going to see what's happening here. Everybody's moving back to the field now.
They're putting some time back on the clock. I think 25 seconds on the clock. 4th down. Generals setting up a punt, possibly maybe going after it for a block.
Everybody's set up here. Everybody's up to the line, waiting for the snap. There it is.
Blocked!
It's blocked, and the Generals have it. And they go for a touchdown. Generals!
Touchdown.
So the Generals get on the board with 16 seconds left to go before the half.
Got them some momentum. As we said, they were setting up a block. They went for it, got it, the block, and the recovery by number 10. Raven Davidson, the linebacker, also had the interception. Raven Davidson having a heck of a game.
Point for the Generals, number 17, Keith Claxton.
He's a senior, and here's the Claxton kid we were talking about. He's a great extra point kicker. The snap, the kick. He missed it.
And it's no good.
He missed it off to the wide right.
So that brings us up to the Generals 6 against the Wheelersburg Pirates 30. We're going to take a quick break and come back right after this.
This is Kevin Johnson. I would be honored to be your new county commissioner. I would very much appreciate your vote.
Here at Ed Miller Stadium, where the Generals have just got on the board with 6 points. They missed their extra point, but they're here to play now. 16 seconds left to go before the half as everybody lines up for the kick. And, you know, a couple more sponsors tonight. Deemers, where you can get some great fried chicken and anything else you need. Angel Glass State Farm out on Soda Trail. Dempsey's Heating and Air. Go see Guy for any of your heating and air problems. Wagner Rental, all the Wagner boys down there will help you with any project you're wanting to work on. Stoltz Pharmacy, Sherman Cricker Insurance Agency. And we're lined up for the kick as the Generals will be kicking. There we go.
False start.
False
There are
start.
penalty flags on the play.
So we've got a penalty on the Generals. They're going to sort that out. A few more sponsors. Bob and Floyd's Tires. Direct Connect Media.
Against the Generals.
Danini for Sheriff. Dr. Chris Smith. Jason Bentley down at Midland Insurance. Kevin Johnson for County Commissioner. Lutz Supply. And Mike Crabtree for County Commissioner. Re-elect Mike Crabtree. Again, we're still sitting on just over 16 seconds left to go in the half as the Generals move to kick off again.
Looked like they were popping it in about the dead zone, about where Bryce Keeney's at, and Taylor Dorr. They kick it down the middle on a squib. It's live. Dorr has it. Taylor Dorr cuts up field, makes a man miss. He's still on his feet.
He's still on his feet, and he's moving. What do we got here? Nice gain.
Return by number 15, Taylor Dorr.
Nice gain off that. We've got about 5 seconds left to go before the half. What do you think, Adam? We're going to see that Dyer Holden combo again? What are we going to see?
I think they're going to throw it up to him. I don't know why you wouldn't. I think he came over to the coach right there before he went out on the field and said, give me a shot at it.
Yeah. Well, we've definitely seen the
maybe,
Pirates
maybe
score
a little
like this
screen.
before.
He could see the screen. He could take the screen all the way, too.
Drop back to pass, and he's moving. He's still looking, but he's breaking free. Goes out about the 30-yard line, and that is the half.
We'll be back with the second half, Chuck, 30-6.
What a
as
game.
We start the first half with a lot of touchdowns for the Pirates. 30-6. We'll be right back after this halftime show.
Wherever good can overcome, that is where your contributions to the Salvation Army go.
My niche, I really think, is pediatrics. I love little kids. I enjoy being around them. It's a very rewarding field to be in. I chose Shawnee. They had a great nursing program. I couldn't ask for a better place to be. From the very beginning, I knew that I wanted to continue my education, so I'm working on my master's degree in nursing informatics. I'm kind of the translator between the worlds of nursing and information technology, and I couldn't have done it without the education and the support from Shawnee State.
I do it for the ladies.
I did it before I got married. I do it year-round.
It's the only thing I take my hat off for.
I do it all month long for one low price.
We do it together.
Wheelersburg, Portsmouth, Huntington, Jackson. I do it wherever I go.
They all do it here. You won't have to wait for the sun to look fine. Come to the sun spot where the sun always shines.
Do for the 7:30, please.
Enjoy the movie. It's a lot cleaner. Yeah, they actually cycle movies faster here.
The bassoon is like a box of chocolates.
Have you seen a really big snake? I hate snakes.
None shall pass.
Wheelersburg Cinema, still bringing movies to life.
see if we can get you some help.
Who do you think you're going to get to help me this time of night?
Thank you for calling King's Daughters. This is Natalie. How can I help you?
My husband has a pretty bad cough, and it seems like it's getting worse.
Let's see about getting him in to see a provider.
Care 24/7. Free advice, help, and scheduling 24 hours a day.
Honey, I think they can get you in as soon as the morning.
That fast?
That fast.
Care 24/7. Here when you need us.
At Desco, we believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
Many people know that at the battery terminal in Ashland, Kentucky, we sell automotive, marine, and recreational vehicle batteries. But did you know we also sell
Power Wheels, motorcycle, and wheelchair batteries?
We also sell batteries for garage door openers, watches, cordless phones, and cell phones.
The Battery Terminal is a family-owned business located in Ashland, Kentucky. We've been in business for 28 years, and we are here to service your battery needs.
Welcome back to Ed Miller Stadium, where the Wheelersburg Pirates are leading the Lafayette Ridgewood Generals at a score of 30-6. I'm Chuck Jones here with Adam Cox, and we are in week 1 of the playoffs for high school football here in Southern Ohio.
Here's Newsom on the return, Chuck. He's got some room to the left, tucks his head, gets across the 25 to about the 26-27. Wheelersburg takes over. Start of the second half, the Pirates are up 30-6. I got some stats that I want to run down through for the first half. Tanner Holden, 5 catches, 144 yards, and 2 touchdowns for the sophomore wideout. The Pirates have 15 rushes for only 18 yards, but have passed the ball 13 of 18 for 224 yards through the air. They're 4 of 8 on third downs, where the Generals are 0 for 4. And 0 for 6 passing are the Generals. Here comes Bivens. We give to Newsom. Newsom finds some wiggle room, picks up about 6 for a good gain on first down. Wheelersburg only turned the ball over once, but West Lafayette Ridgewood turned it over 3 times. Now back to the time of possession, which played a big factor in the first half. Wheelersburg had the ball for 15 minutes and 43 seconds to Ridgewood only having the ball for 8 minutes and 17 seconds, Chuck.
Man.
Big time
difference.
Yeah, big time possession for the Pirates. And that's the stats from the first half. The score was 30-6. But here we go in the second half, the ball at the 40. Mac Dyer picks up the first down there on the run on the quarterback keeper. Drops back, looks at Bivens, has Bivens across the middle. Don't throw it to him.
He's got to do something.
He's in the grass
and down.
Sacked back at the 27-yard line by number 7, Javon Merrill. Javon Merrill with a big play in the backfield for the Generals. Now the Generals did get a blocked punt before the half that had the momentum that kind of broke it for the Pirates.
It did.
And now the Pirates are starting to show signs of slowing down on offense and going in the wrong direction as they face a 2nd and 21 from the 29-yard line. Chuck just finished up his chips and salsa that he got at halftime. And
you know, I will say, I think that is the best meat sauce I've had all season.
Well, Andy got 2 servings.
He did.
It must be good. Mack rolls out, looks for someone off his back foot into the sideline, incomplete.
Right, Coach.
Well, Mac Dyer's pass is incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down and long for the Pirates.
Coach John Eaton with a great reception on the sideline, but incomplete is the call.
That's it.
10:22 to go here in the third quarter at Ed Miller Stadium. The Pirates hold a 30-6 first-round playoff lead. Some other scores around the area. East trails Danville 20-6 at half. Ironton is down at half, 10-3. We also had Nelsonville York rolling 62-15.
That's huge.
Nelsonville York had 4 fumble returns for touchdowns. Quarterback draw. Mac Dyer's got room, made a man miss, and brought out of bounds, but a big gain as he got all the lost yardage back, plus 5. Brings up a 4th down and convertible, but it brings in the punting unit, should be. Now keep in mind, the Generals did come up with a big block, and if you remember, Hatfield had all day on his first punt.
He did.
And held it back there for 6 seconds.
He did.
They brought the rush the second time, said if you're going to hold it back there, we're going to block it. And here come the Pirates on a special team. Low snap, but picked up nice by Hatfield. End over end punt is going to hit down inside the 20. Take a Pirate roll. It's going to roll.
Stop. And they stop at inches from the goal line again. Leaving the Generals again in a precarious situation. We've got some penalty flags, though, so let's see what's happening.
Penalty flags on the play, which it looks like it could be
holding against the Pirates.
Holding against the Pirates. Heck yeah, they're going to make them repunt that.
Mm-hmm.
The Ridgewood Generals need to field the punt, as both punts have dropped inside the 1-yard line. They're letting the punts drop with not a lot of coverage down there.
Yeah, I don't understand.
They need to field the punt,
I think
catch
they
it
think
in the
it's
air,
just
and
going
see
to
if
go
they
into
get
the
some
end zone.
returns.
They're going to get it at the 20.
This should back them back, though, as it should give the Generals a little bit of field position. Now, the Generals have seen Wheelersburg pull off a few fakes before, so they've been playing the fake. But I think it's safe to say here, with you're up 30-6 in a playoff game, you're probably going to punt this one deep.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Let's see what Hatfield does. Let's see if the Generals bring that blitz that they did in the first half. And here they come again, but the Pirates pick it up this time. It is fielded, and nice play by number 30 as he fielded it on the run. Trent Harrison. Nice play by Mr. Harrison. Fielding a punt on the run is tough to do, and he did it in traffic, and he held on to it. Gives the Generals their best field position of the night. Let's see if the Generals can turn this game around and make it a second-half comeback. We'll tell a lot on this first drive is if they made any adjustments at the locker room.
If they don't make some adjustments quick, if the
Time
Pirates
will
pull
tell.
off another touchdown before they do, we're going to go to a running clock scenario.
Well, I do want to quickly note that I'm not sure what the High School Athletic Association rules would probably be the same for a playoff game, don't you think?
It is.
They
it
are?
is. Yep.
They get a gain there, and it's a bubble screen out to number 10, Raven Davidson. I tell you, Raven Davidson's been the big playmaker for the Generals so far, as he's got the only touchdown on a blocked punt and he has an interception for the Generals as well. Now he has a catch.
You know, I've got to give him credit on that touchdown.
The senior's doing everything he can not to make this his last football game of his career, as the Davidson kid has showed that he's here to play tonight. The Generals still in the shotgun. The Pirates show
they got a hand
the
off,
blitz,
but
and
he's met hard.
Evan Dom and a linebacking crew. Jeremy Cooper, Evan Dom, and a band of Pirates joined in.
You got a third down and 6 yards to go for the Generals.
49-yard line.
They're on their own 49-yard line, and they've got to push. They've got to push hard to keep this game live.
Here they go. Wheelersburg shows the man coverage. Nobody's
in trouble, but he connects.
Nice catch.
Number 1, Jet Flusher's pass is complete to number 30.
That's their second straight completion, as they had no completions in the first half, but come up 2 here.
4th down and 3 for the Generals. Ball spot at the Pirate 49-yard line.
I think that the Generals are going to have to go for it. Everything's on the line here. No, doesn't do you no good to punt here on the other side of the 50 in what could be the last game of the season if you lose.
That's true.
7:57 to go. Clock is running on the Pirates side here in the third quarter. And they show a little shotgun empty look. It's empty in the backfield. He rolls out. He's got a man, but throws it
incomplete. So the Pirates get this ball on their own 49-yard line.
He had him open and missed him. One senior, Jet Slusher, to the other senior, number 10, Raven Davidson, was open. Just missed him out of his reach on the sideline. Pirates take over on downs, Chuck. 30-6 to score, 7:43 to go in the third quarter, as everything's starting to settle in now. Let's see if the Pirates can find some success on offense, as the Generals D has came to play the last few series.
They have.
Mac Dyer's got Bivens in motion. Settles into his right. Handoff fake to Bivens. Quarterback draw is well designed.
He gets the first. Mac Dyer pulling off the first.
Mac Dyer is definitely the leading rusher right now for the Pirates.
It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Pirates. Ball spot at the Generals, 41-yard line.
Is the camera off?
Tyson's is, yeah.
Hey, the camera work on zooming in on the ball carrier has been right there tonight by Trent and Justin over there. As Trinidad has did a nice job, and Justin did a nice job on the cameras. Andy producing. Got to thank our crew tonight.
Oh.
Timeout Wheelersburg.
Timeout Wheelersburg. Let's go ahead and take a timeout, and we'll come back right after this.
You know the value of planning and hard work. For every seed you plant now, you will be rewarded later. Throughout your life, you've planned and made smart decisions. You deserve State Auto's Prime of Life to protect your home and autos. Find out more about Prime of Life and other State Auto products.
Call Barrett Murphy, your local State Auto Insurance agency.
At Ed Miller Stadium. 7 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the third quarter as the Pirates lead the Generals by a score of 30-6. I'm Chuck Jones here with Adam Cox and the whole Zone Sports team as we're bringing you Week 1 playoff action. It's been a great game so far, and we've seen a lot of things that we didn't see out of the Pirates in the regular season.
Couple different trick plays they pulled off in the first half on the throwback to Mac Dyer from Cole Lowry with a big gain, and the hook and ladder for a touchdown from Holden to Newsom.
They pulled that off really sweet.
It was. Some big trick plays, and haven't really got any energy into the stadium on their last about 3 or 4 drives have faded into nothing. So, I mean, I'd like to get the energy back into Ed Miller Stadium here. Let's see if the Pirates can do something.
Oh, there we go. That's it.
Bivens has nowhere to go.
Nah.
Run by number 5, Tanner Bivens. Stop made by number 56, Casey Bethel.
Well, I'll tell you, they have really tried to put a clamp down on Tanner Bivens tonight, and have did a pretty good job doing it. As Bivens has been limited on his touches and his yardage tonight. But has been a big factor, as you have to count where he is every time.
Incomplete pass.
Number 12, Mac Dyer's pass is incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Pirates.
Little miscommunication there for the Pirates.
So we're at 3rd and 10 now with the ball on the 41.
The Pirates call in their play, and Mac Dyer has Newsom to his right, Bivens in the slot, Canary to the bottom of your screen. Holden is at the top. Now they look to Newsom.
Oh, it's a keeper, and he's moving, and he pulls out the first down.
Run by number 12, Mac Dyer.
Mac Dyer getting another first down for the Pirates.
With his feet, they're taking away the pass. They beat him with the pass, and now they're taking it away, and the Pirates are picking it up on the ground attack with Mac Dyer getting out of the pocket. Good fake there, as I thought Newsom had the ball.
It looked like it.
It fooled me. Did it fool our cameraman?
No.
I can't get one past Trinidad and Justin.
I tell you.
Here we go with Bivens at the bottom and Holden at the top. They'd show run,
Another
but there's
fake.
another draw and another hold.
And
Run by number 12, Mac Dyer. There are penalty flags on the play.
got some penalty
They're going to bring
flags
it
in.
back with a Pirate hold. Now, I've seen this caught on the Pirates numerous times here on this quarterback draw.
Holding against the Pirates.
That's a 10-yard penalty and shooting yourself in the foot right when Dyer has you about to go into the red zone for another touchdown.
Yeah.
You pull off a hold. Now, that quarterback read option has been working for success to the middle of the line as the linebackers have been biting on Newsom, and Dyer's been keeping it. That's when you read the defense. I mean, that's quarterback read. You really read what that defensive end, if he's going to come up the field, you keep it and run in that gap, and if not, you just hand it into Newsom.
You're totally right.
It's a good read by Mac Dyer and the junior quarterback. Holding to the top, Bivens at the bottom. Show Bivens. Nothing. Oh,
No.
they finally got
He's
to
met
him.
him.
Number 60. Was that 60 or 50?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Stop made by number 60, Ian Schwab.
60, Ian Schwab.
Ian Schwab, nice play there by the general linebacker as he comes in. Ian Schwab's a junior.
Down and 16 for the Pirates.
Makes the play.
36-yard line.
You see a lot of
Brings up
upperclassmen here on the
second and
field
16.
between these two programs as they're both rich in playoff tradition here in Ohio. Here comes Ray.
Oh, that play was read perfectly by the Generals.
Dominic Reyes.
And
I'll tell you, if the
Reyes
Generals
is
would have
sacked.
came to play in the first half on defense like they are now, we could be in a different ball game as the Generals' defense is stepping up. They are stepping
I'll
up.
tell you what, he read that play perfectly.
Came through there like a gangbuster. Kevin Bethel breaking it up.
So that brings the Pirates back to a
What
3rd
about-
and 20 situation.
What about Mott's Potts Portable Toilets?
You know,
John Mott does a great job down there in Soderville, don't he?
he does. He really does. And he's a huge supporter of high school sports.
He's a very big athletic supporter.
If you need
Throwback.
To,
News. Oh! Nice hit there.
Yeah.
Man, the Generals are here to play. They're not showing any signs. Another Bethel boy.
Number 22, Kyle Bethel.
Kevin and Kyle Bethel both have two big hits on defense to get the Generals the ball back as the Pirates are faced a 4th and 25.
45-yard line.
And the Pirates are lucky they had such a big first quarter, early second, because the Generals defense is stepping up to the challenge now.
They are.
No points rendered here in the third quarter by either team. And Hatfield back to punt once again for the Pirates. Another low snap, but Hatfield fields it. A beautiful end-over-end punt. And a fair caught it.
About the 6.
15, Breeden Smith.
Bryson Keeney was the only Pirate in coverage, and they fair catched it inside the 10. A fair catch inside the 10 is usually against the coach's discretion, but the kid made the nice catch inside the 10, and that's where the Generals will take over. Chuck, it's football in Ed Miller Stadium is just something you just really need to experience if a high school football experience. You know what I mean?
I totally agree.
I mean, the crowd, the community, the kids, the student body, it all goes together here at Ed Miller Stadium very well.
It does. And honestly, I can't say that there's a stadium and a team.
They're rushing a kid off. That could have been. That's got to be a flag.
That is a flag.
Flags on the play.
So we got.
They ran a kid off, but he ran. Instead of running off the field, he ran across the line. I don't know what the call is.
They dropped the flag.
But should have.
So.
There is no penalty on the play.
No penalty.
No penalty on the play. As the Generals have made some substitutions and getting people onto the field, they have a Wildcat look now on number 30. Trenton Harrison is at quarterback. Oh! Nice play by Harrison.
Tell you, that snap was a little out of control.
Trent Harrison has went to that Wildcat look, kind of like the Senators did last week with Josh Berry when they were hiking it to Berry and trying to see if he could make something happen with his athleticism. Kind of what the Generals are going to here with Trent Harrison, the running back, senior safety for the Generals, has been taking some snaps, and he's still into the Wildcat look. 2 gloves on. Both of them look like running gloves, so we're sure it's going to be a run play, and that's exactly what it is.
But he's met hard.
Run by number 30, Trent Harrison.
I'll say this, Adam. I mean,
Stop made by number 32,
every stadium that we've been at this year has been a unique experience. Great fans, great support by the school systems there. We've got to watch some great games.
Yep.
A big thanks to all the school systems out there that help us bring these games to you guys.
And Pirate Country really supports their football. I mean, the work that they did on this field and the turf and the conditions, this field's one of the best around now.
It is. I'm telling you, the Pirates are holding them hard. Look at that.
That Wildcat offense ain't really showing much, but it's going to bring up a 4th down and possibly 1 or 2. Now,
Stop by number 32, Xander Carmichael.
Looks like they're going to punt it. Man, I don't know.
4th down and 2 for the Generals.
4th and 2.
17-yard line.
4th and 2. Watch for a fake here as the Generals have nothing really more to lose here in the third quarter. 4th down and 2.
The only thing they have to lose here is a running clock.
Minute 52 to go. Nobody back deep for the Pirates as they're expecting the fake. But he's going to punt it. And the Pirates have nobody back, and it takes a general bounce towards the 42-yard line, 42-yard line.
42-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Pirates.
1st down and 10 of the Pirates as Mac Dyer brings them back on the field.
Let me go ahead and mention a few sponsors real quick. Big sponsors for our regular season here: Amelia Gray, Barron Murphy Insurance, Krispy Kreme Donuts,
Gotta love Krispy Kreme.
Oh man, the Desco Federal Credit Union, the Kennel Lodge, Lutz Supply, Portsmouth Cinema 8, the Portsmouth Public Library, Powell Insurance, and the Salvation Army.
Oh, we had a jump.
Oh, there we go. The Generals go offsides.
Offsides on the Generals going to be the call. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. 5-yard penalty brings up 1st and 5 for the Pirates. Mac Dyer, the junior quarterback, threw an interception earlier. Has had trouble with a couple snaps, but other than that, the kid has looked amazing here tonight, Chuck.
He is.
Leading the Pirates to a 30-6 lead right now. Mac drops. Oh, he threw it right to him again.
The Generals pick it up and go.
Number 12, Mac Dyer's pass is intercepted by number 10, Raven Davidson.
Raven Davidson stepped up tonight.
He did.
Man, he's got 2 interceptions, a block punt, return for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Kid's doing it all for the senior.
10 Generals, ball spot on the Pirates' 35-yard line.
He must just be reading Mac Dyer's eyes because Mac's looking at that slant on the Holden, and the linebackers dropped twice. Same play looked like on both interceptions.
I think you're right.
As soon as we said something about Mac, we kind of jinxed him there. So sorry about that, Mac. Not what we meant to do. And here comes the quarterback change again.
And the Generals push up for a gain of about another four yards or so.
Boy, the Generals aren't going away without a fight here as they've came to play all the way to the end. A couple late touchdowns here could make this a 2-point game and maybe within the 15-point range.
Maybe.
Let's go, Generals.
28-yard line.
The Generals have a shotgun look.
There's a snap. Got a handoff, but
Man, he
he's
ain't
stopped.
got nowhere to go.
He is stopped.
The Pirates are winning the line battle, and this is one of the Ridgewood strengths is they like to run the ball, and they are good up front. And it goes to show how good a Wheelersburg team is. When you got a Ridgewood team that's only losses to the second-ranked team in the region, and Wheelersburg's perfect on the season.
Well,
it goes to show how good Wheelersburg truly is.
That's it. Well, going by the scores around the area, it looks like Wheelersburg may be playing
Nelsonville York.
Nelsonville York next week.
Ridgewood back in the shotgun. Throws it out to him, and he's got room. He's got fumble!
Fumble recovered by the Pirates.
Who got that?
I don't know where they're going to mark that.
Tanner Bivens with a big play.
That's it.
In the third quarter, Chuck, 30-6. Let's go ahead and take a commercial break. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of action on Zone Sports.
Cool.
Go nuts for donuts at Krispy Kreme across from Portsmouth High School.
We're back here at Ed Miller Stadium where we would like to go nuts for donuts at Krispy Kreme.
We would. I would love to have some right now with the hot chocolate that they have down there.
I'm telling you, man.
We also have some sponsors that I was wanting to add into. Sunspot Tanning, John Lucas. Dr. John Lucas been there for us all year. The Battery Terminal. How about Aaron Schmidt?
Aaron Schmidt, the package expert down there at the UPS store. Aaron can tell you all about your package if you bring it into him.
Yeah, he can.
He
can. Big or small, tall, short.
That's it.
He knows all.
He will get it wrapped up and sent off. Whatever you need, he's there for you.
Bob and Floyd Tires, big sponsor. Direct Connect Media.
Yep.
And one of our favorites, WIOI, home of the Bengals.
Home of the Bengals. 19 years.
19
That's
years.
really pretty impressive.
Great ownership down there.
Great ownership. For those of you that don't know, Andy has a direct connection to
I know, but
WIOI.
I think that's the only flaw they have. No, just kidding. Andy's family does a great job with WIOI. I listen to I've said it before. I'll turn on WIOI and listen to the Bengals with the TV down.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And listen to the broadcast on the radio.
Something else people don't realize.
Even though I'm not a Bengal fan, but I do that.
There's only a few locally owned medias, Zone Sports, WIOI, and the Scioto Voice. Those are the only three medias in our area that are locally owned and operated.
Even, the 99.3 that you listen to?
Yeah.
That's not owned locally.
No.
A lot of local people work there.
Right. But it's not locally owned and operated.
No. And that goes a lot to say how many sponsors we have that are just proud sponsors of local, and you got to go support your merchants. And when you go in there, say, hey, man, I seen your Toro Loco or McDonald's or wherever you go.
That's it. Well, that's
they
what
talked
keeps
about
us
you on
going.
Zone Sports, and I wanted to try out your new buffet at Gaddy's.
Yep.
Bivens has room, and he's made a two-man miss. Nice run. Tanner Bivens' best run of the night. gives the senior Pirates a first down. Welcome back, Tanner Bivens. Been out with a couple games that they've been without the services of Bivens, and he's picking up right where he left off.
Bless you, Andy.
We started talking about WIOI, and Andy got all sneezy on us.
I know.
Trying to call off work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Smith's Drugs is a big sponsor. Rallies, Pro Pest Control.
Yep.
You also got to like Gaddy's, as I mentioned, and ADS Auto and Tire.
You know, speaking of Gaddy's actually, I mean, everybody goes there for their pizza and their salads, but I'm telling you, Tim makes some outrageous chili that's on their buffet. I love the chili that's on the Gaddy's buffet.
You like the chili? Put a little cheese in there?
That's it.
Ooh, sounds good right now on a cold night.
It does. You know?
It'll be second down and 4 for the Pirates.
Second down and 4 for the Pirates. 10:30 to go. Also, Sherman Cricker Insurance, Stoltz Pharmacy, we've talked about. Some other ones that we got that were new ones that we talked about, the Penn Station. Freedom Outdoors.
You know, a lot of these businesses that came on here for the playoffs, big kudos to them because they're big help in us bringing these games to you.
John Connolly Trucks down in Wheelersburg. Connolly Trucking. Oh, no, sorry. That's Connolly Trucking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I misread that.
You know, Jason Conley at Conley Truck Sales. He's usually a big supporter of Zone Sports, but he's had a lot going on lately.
Yeah, he got some land and stuff.
I always wanted to say his slogan should be, if you don't have a white truck, or how do I put that? If it ain't a white truck, it ain't the right truck. Because I swear that's all he's got on his lot.
A lot of white ones.
White trucks everywhere.
I think he buys every white truck he comes from.
I think so.
But anyways, Conley Trucking, Delmas Conley and the boys down there.
Ohio State 21, Nebraska 3.
21-3, the Buckeyes lead Nebraska.
That's it.
How about them Bucks?
We should ask William McKinley. How about them Bucks?
William McKinley, big supporter.
Big supporter of the Buckeyes. You know.
Anybody else we're missing out there while we're going through? Deneny for sheriff this election. Gotta go down and vote Marty Deneny.
Yep.
Amelia Gray.
Meenick's Oil Change down there with Josh Meenick.
Oh, yeah, Josh took over where his dad left off, man. They can get your oil changed in and out of there in 15 minutes.
I'm telling you.
In and out.
Memorial Burial Park.
Oh, nice cemetery. Very well taken care of. Ray around the end picks up a few yards, and what looks to be another Wheelersburg first down.
We talked about Mott Spots and John Mott down there. Supreme Pest Control. Community Choice.
It'll be first down and 10. Pirates.
Community Choice is a big one.
They are.
You know. Dempsey Heating and Air, Guy Dempsey.
Gotta love Guy.
I don't know a lot of people do, but yeah.
You know.
No, I'm just kidding. Guy's awesome.
Harold's Garage here in Wheelersburg. Anything you need done to a car, Harold can do it.
He can. Bivens finds some room and makes a man miss. Nice move, Bivens. Turned nothing into something. A little shimmy and shake and made the earthquake.
Yeah. The Ridge Mini Mart.
Now
has Mega Mia Pizza.
Mega Mia Pizza. Hey, I'm telling you, and they can hook it up. Reisner works up there, a kid that graduated from Wheelersburg.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm Jason Reisner's boy. And I go in and I'm like, Reisner, what can you do? They made me one of this BLT pizzas.
Really?
They fold their BLT pizzas over like a calzone.
Is it
Man,
good?
it's delicious.
Oh, man, I got to get one of those.
But we're thank them for being a proud supporter. Bivens finds some more wiggle room. As that clock is becoming a big factor, as the Pirates have yet moved it. No, they're short a few yards, but they have.
It'll be third down and 1 for the Pirates.
Third down and 1. I thought they had another first down, but it's third down and 1. But they're keeping the ball on the ground, and that's eating that clock up. They're content with a 30-6 score.
They're fine with it.
They're showing a power running here. Mac Dyer keeps it, and he gets the first.
Run by number 12, Mac Dyer.
Mention Be Gone Pest Control for all your pest needs.
You need a pest to be gone?
That's it. Give Mark a call. The Penn Station.
Ooh.
You know, Penn Station has just a nice array of sandwiches.
Man, their fries, Their fries are cut like nobody else's.
Well, and they've got vinegar.
Oh, yeah, if you like the vinegar fries.
I do.
Yeah.
I do, yeah. Tammy Hale Insurance out here in Wheelersburg, big supporters of the Burg.
Bivens makes another man miss and finds some room. He's the leading rusher right now for the Pirates at the running back position.
Concord Rehabilitation and Health for your long-term stay and short-term stay needs. And Freedom Outdoors.
Freedom Outdoors has been stepping up. And again, guys, we're
Scott Hale down there at Freedom Outdoors.
We're going to stick with these Pirates through the playoffs.
We are.
So if you know anybody else that wants to join in and be a proud sponsor of these Pirates and their playoff push, get a hold of me or Chuck or somebody down at the zone, and we'll be happy to hook you up with a.
This is going to be a great run for them this year.
Yeah, and we're going to be right here with them all the way up to the regionals. What a lot of people will ask us is, why you guys do the Final Four last year? Well, the state rules say that you can only broadcast it up to the final regionals.
Right.
So we don't have the
TV
rights.
kind of ends for us, and at that point, we have to go for a feed, which is
live feed.
Live feed from either Time Warner or Sports Time Ohio or one of those sources, So we follow as far as we can, though.
Yeah, we'll be with them as long as we can. Ray with a lot of room. Bivens with a big block outside.
First down, Pirates.
To move the chains. And again, you've seen Bivens seal the side for Reyes to pick up the first down. Now 7 minutes to go, and this Pirate victory is starting to look better and better, ain't it, Chuck?
It is. I want to say something while we got the chance to.
Go ahead, Chuck.
We started something new this year with our player interviews.
Right, we did.
And that was great. But it didn't occur to us to start putting them online until mid-season.
Right.
Out in the Facebook area and that type of stuff. Oh, we got a pass.
Well overthrown on Carmichael.
But like I say, we started putting those on mid-season, and ever since then we've been trying to catch up and get the ones that we recorded in the first half of the season
back
on our Facebook page. So all you people who are looking
and requesting us to put them on,
we're doing our best. Keep in mind that we when we record these things, we have to encode them several different ways to get them in different formats for television, our website, and Facebook, and those type of things. So please just bear with us. We will get all of them on. Like us on Facebook, watch us on Facebook, and you'll see them as soon as they pop up.
Bivens
by number 5,
with another gain.
Stop made by number 22, Kyle Bethel.
Kyle Bethel has came up and landed the thunder. Him and Bivens collided.
It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Pirates. Ball spot at the general 34-yard line.
3rd and 6 for the Pirates on the 34.
22 might not be okay. He's still down.
Right at 6.5 minutes left to go in the game.
Man, he's a tough kid because he just took a lick. He's still in there to play.
A little quarterback keeper there as Wheelersburg gets another first down.
Stop made by number 7, Javon Merrill.
Mac Dyer's coming up hobbling, boys. His ankle's hurt.
It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Pirates. Ball spotted at Ridgewood, 22-yard line.
Oh, Mac Dyers could be hurt.
I hope not. It looks like a cramp.
Just a cramp.
That's good.
That's good. Eating. Whew. I'm sure a lot of people for the Pirates.
A quarterback keeper.
Lowry
runs through.
Holds everywhere.
Flags. Number 4, Cole Lowry. There are penalty flags on the play.
Flags everywhere.
Holding against the Pirates.
They nailed him with it, too. The ref was right there on it.
Yeah.
You can't hold, boys. A lot of people say there's a hold made on every play, and sometimes I agree. But when you blatantly hold in front of a ref and you get outside the shoulder pads, that's when they're going to nail you.
Yeah.
And there's been some questionable calls here, but I think for the most part, the Pirates have showed that they are probably the better of the two teams tonight. Ridgewood, a great opponent, has held them strong. I mean, it was 30-0, and late in the second quarter, and Ridgewood's the only one that scored since in the second quarter.
Well, they capitalized off a punt, which was a great move.
Dyer back in the game with 5:30 to go in a playoff game. Shows Newsom. Newsom with a run. Oh,
just back up about the run.
They're about one tackle away from busting that.
They are. They are.
And they're
Stop made by number 2, Colton Alexander.
And one thing I want to say is, out of all the things we've seen tonight, that General D is pretty good.
It is. It is.
I mean, because they've been on the field a crap ton. Am I allowed to say that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay. They've been on the field a lot. And, man, they're no quit in them. There's no quit in them. I mean, a lot of teams would have rolled over. I mean, you're talking about snap after snap, having to read that quarterback and read option. So the movement up front by the Pirates is going to set them back 5 yards on the false start. But I'll tell you, the Generals' defense has been right there.
They have.
A couple trick plays cost them early. The hook and ladder and the throwback were big games.
I'm still loving that hook and ladder play we watched.
And they fumbled.
Mm-hmm.
That turned into a Wheelersburg touchdown. So, I mean, a couple things that bit them early, just haven't been able to recover from them. Because if their defense would have held a few times in that first half, this ball game would be right at 14-6.
That's true.
Here comes Mac Dyer as the clock goes under 5 minutes. Handoffs to Newsom. Newsom finds some running room and gets the yardage back that they lost on the false start. Brings up about 3rd down and 10. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Chuck, it's been a wonderful ride here this season, man. We've had a lot of success. We've started a lot of things for zone and got the area involved, and I think it's been a really good thing for the high school area athletes in this area to be on TV and to get the interviews and stuff like you was talking about earlier. We've been kind of expanding and kind of racking our brains to see what the athletes and the kids would like around this area, and that's been what they've liked. Mac Dyer keeps it, and another flag has came in, but Dyer is going to score, but
Run by number 12, Mac Dyer. There are penalty flags on the play.
We had a score signal from the ref, so I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to call it back?
Holding against the Pirates.
Holding against the Pirates.
Holding on the Pirates will negate the touchdown run by Mac Dyer. But I'll tell you, Lyle Collins had number 53 down on the ground. It was giving him the business.
He was.
And he played to the whistle, and the hold wasn't on Lyle. But he had that pancake and that block, and that kid wasn't getting up for nothing.
No.
I've seen some crazy things before, but Lyle Collins is trying to make sure he's got the team in the right positions as the center senior lineman has anchored the staff.
Oh,
Newsom
there we go.
Finds a little wrinkle in the D and is running hard and runs for a Pirate first down.
Run by number 22, Keaton Newsom.
Newsom with a big run.
18 yards.
He got his shoulders squared up, got his momentum going downfield, took a couple Generals with him, and he has a 1st and goal at the 6-yard line for the Pirates.
It'll be first down and goal.
You know, I've got to say, over and over again tonight, we've seen the Pirates having to make up for a deficit. 10-plus yards, 12, 15, 18 to get the first.
Plug away.
And they seem to pull it off.
And, the play calling's been right there for Mac Dyer. And the Pirates are looking again at Newsom, but nowhere to go as the Generals stack him up at the line of scrimmage.
Run by number 22, Keaton Newsom. Stop made by number 42, Kevin.
We're right at 3 minutes left to go here in this game.
If you really think, a couple of the big plays have been set up by Tanner Holden. Hadn't had a catch since the first half. And the Pirates have struggled in the red zone. Most of the touchdowns have came from long strikes or big plays, but once they get down in here, the Generals' D has tightened up.
It has.
2:42 to go in the ball game. 30-6 is the score. 2nd down and 5 from the 5. Mac Dyer's in the shotgun. Here comes Bivens in motion. Handoff to Newsom. Newsom's got room to the outside. Canary's got a good block.
He gets a touchdown, Pirates. Huh? Did you?
Nice block out there by Mr. Canary as he sealed the outside for Newsom to give the Pirates a 36-6 lead.
I tell you, 2:28 left to go in this ball game. 36-6. probably not the ball game a lot of people thought we'd see score-wise,
Well,
but it has been a great ball game.
I thought it would be around the 15-point margin.
Did you?
I really did. I'd almost bet on it. But, hey, Ridgewood did a couple things didn't go their way. And like you say, you come into Ed Miller Stadium and you look for you poke the bear and you get the number 1 seed Pirates, and they're here to play. 36-6 is the score, and Daylor Lewis will come on for the point after to give the Pirates a 31-point lead and a running clock.
Mm-hmm. What we're discussing down there?
We got an injured player down for the Generals. A guy over by the pylon that tried to make the tackle got hurt. Let's hope the kid's okay. And he is. He's up and moving off with a little arm injury, it looks like. Keep that kid in your prayers, as we want everybody to exit the game safely and out of harm's way. If that's number 22, he's played his game. He's played his butt off. I know that. He's been in on every tackle. 22 and 42 for the Generals D. He's been there to play tonight.
Hit the extra point for the Pirates, number 25, Daylor Lewis.
Daylor Lewis, number 25, is the senior place kicker, 5'7", 170-pound kicker, one of the premier kickers in the area. Daylor's back for the extra point. Taylor Dorr is the holder. The snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is up and good. And just like that, the Pirates take a 37-6 lead. 37-6.
We now move to running clock, and we're going to take a short break, but we'll be back right after this.
At Desco, we believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
And we're back here at Ed Miller Stadium, where the Pirates just scored, bringing the total up to 37 to Ridgewood Generals 6, as we got 2 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in this ball game.
And the temperature's dropping, and I'm glad I wore my thermals tonight.
Me too.
Did you wear yours?
I did.
I did too.
I did. I tell you, yeah, tonight was a night for thermals. I'm wondering what next week's going to bring.
If it gets any chillier, we're going to have to bundle up together, Chuck.
That's it. We'll get it. That's it. We have one big blanket for the whole Zone Sports team to get under.
Daylor Lewis will be doing the kicking off for the Pirates, as the Generals are 2 minutes and 12 seconds away from the end of their season. Here come the Generals looking for some daylight. Number 2 finds some room, but he's brought down about the 34-yard line.
For those of you out there.
Kick return by number 2, Colton Alexander.
Oh!
We got a flag on the play.
We got a flag on the play.
There are penalty flags on the play.
There is a flag on the play. Let's see if they pick it up or if it's going to be assessed.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's the ref. He's going to make the call.
Personal foul on the Generals.
Foul against the Generals.
It's going to mark them off 15 yards. As now you see a few of the Pirates making substitutions to make sure that they escape without any injuries here.
Once the ball snaps again, we will be back at a running clock for Ohio High School athletic
24,
rules.
Nebraska 3.
The Buckeyes are up 24-3 right now. That's big.
It is.
We needed that game. We needed a big step-up game at home against the Cornhuskers, and looks like the Buckeyes will be victorious. Michigan was
have
up.
The ball on the 20.
Let's see what this Pirate defense can do with 1:30 to go here. Oh, the snap goes through the hands.
Goes crazy.
And he covers it up. Oh,
bringing the Generals all the way back to about the 3-yard line.
That could have been a disaster And the Pirates could have came up with a defensive touchdown, but he got on it quickly back at the 2-yard line. The clock's still running. Minute 10 to go. I think Ridgewood is about 4 hours away, if I'm not mistaken. That's a big bus trip for these kids. And they get to enjoy the playoff experience, as Ridgewood has been in the playoffs for years to come. Nice play outside. And he's got could have turned it upfield, but pushed out of bounds. The clock is still going to run, and it's at 40 seconds, 35. The Pirates away from winning the first round of the playoff game. And we have some other scores as they look like they will be playing Nelsonville. Nelsonville's victorious tonight.
Yep.
So strap on your chin straps, Buckeyes, because the Pirates are coming to play.
That's it.
It's the Nelsonville York Buckeyes. That's who they playing. They beat Zane Trace tonight, and they beat them pretty soundly. They was up 62-15 at half.
Long
They're
pass.
going deep.
Long pass.
Oh, knocked down. Nice play by number 42. And that's the ball game.
And the Wheelersburg Pirates are victorious in first round playoff action with a score of 37-6 over the Ridgewood Generals.
Next Saturday at 7 p.m. versus the Nelsonville York Buckeyes.
And it's official. They just made the announcement.
They play the Buckeyes next week. Nelsonville York. They don't know the place yet.
No.
The state will decide that this weekend.
They try to look for some place that is
neutrally
neutral as far as
I'm
distance.
saying we'll probably be in Jackson.
That would be the way we would lean. Yeah, Jackson.
That's about midpoint.
Well, Athens would be way towards Nelsonville.
Yeah, but I've seen them do crazier stuff.
Well, that's true. That's true.
So we'll get to you, but this game's wrapped up. It's 37-6. Pirates victorious with the first-round playoff win over the Generals from Ridgewood. We'll be right back with some of the players that we have coming up for the pregame or postgame. And
brought to you by McDonald's.
Brought to you by McDonald's. And I want to thank again KDMC of Ohio for making all this possible. And hats off to the Ridgewood Generals on a great season. The Pirates moved to 11-0. We'll be right back after word from our sponsors.
This is Kevin Johnson. I would be honored to be your new county commissioner. I would very much appreciate your vote.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Howell Insurance Agency, serving you for over 75 years.
We're live with the Pirates victorious in their first round playoff game over Ridgewood tonight, 37-6. One of the big players tonight's game was our Portsmouth Big Block. It goes to Xander Carmichael, number 32, the junior linebacker, and made some big plays today on both sides of the ball. One big play that you had for the safety. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Well, we practiced that all week. That X away call right there, we practice that every single day. And somehow, perfection. It just comes out perfect. It's just practicing every day and comes out perfect.
Well, it was a good punt that you set up the punt down to the one. Yeah. We down. I think Newsom downed it at the 1-inch yard line or something like that, and then the next play you come busting through the line for the big safety. You also came up with a huge fumble recovery in the first half as well. We had you down leading the Pirates in tackles tonight, so a big game by the middle linebackers. Xander, you got anybody else out there you'd like to thank or anything you'd like to say about the upcoming game?
Well, for this week, I want to give a big shout out to the coaches. This has been the hardest week we've worked. We practiced every single minute of practice. There was nothing. There's no breaks, anything. It was just hard work this week. There's nothing you can say but hard work this week.
Well, we had you against Valley, Minford, and West, some SOC opponents, and there was a little bit of lightning and a little bit more energy in the lock. I mean, coming out of the locker room, in the stands, and on the field. The Pirates showed that they were here to play in the playoffs. They tell you got Nelsonville next week?
Yes, sir. We know it.
You guys will be ready?
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready.
Well, Xander, we want to thank you for coming up. You're our Portsmouth Big Block Player of the Game. Defensive performance was phenomenal. I think as a linebacker, as a junior, you stepped up. You made some big plays, and I just want to thank you for coming up. Anybody else you want to thank out there?
I'm going to thank community. They came out. They were loud. I love the community. They come out every single game. They're loud. I love it. There's nothing better than coming out and supporting.
You think you'll hear those milk jugs in your sleep tonight?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The Pirates are victorious 37-6 in playoff action tonight. Xander Carmichael, one of the best premier linebackers in the area. Xander, thanks again for coming up. We'll be right back with Tanner Bivens and Newsom, two of the running backs for the Pirates. They'll be joining us. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Do for the 7:30, please.
Enjoy the movie. It's a lot cleaner. Yeah, they actually cycle movies faster.
The best cinema like a box of chocolates.
Have you seen a really big snake? I hate snakes.
None shall pass.
Wheelersburg Cinema, still bringing movies to life.
We're back. We have two Wheelersburg seniors here that played their last game on Ed Miller Stadium tonight. Victorious in their playoff game. Tanner Bivens, number 5. Keaton Newsom, number 22. Want to have you guys up here just to talk a little bit about your experience at Wheelersburg throughout the years and how it felt to be victorious in your last game here at Ed Miller Stadium. We'll start off with you, Newsom. Some big plays. You want to tell us a little bit about the hook and ladder?
I don't want to give away too much information, but, we got the best coaching staff in the state of Ohio. I really feel like that, and, they're always thinking of new ways to, kind of keep it fancy, but at the same time not too complicated. But, like I said, we got the best coaches, and they always got the teams keeping on their toes, It's just something that the coaches put in, and it executed well.
It did execute well as Holden caught the ball, pitched it to you, went down the sideline. You got in the end zone twice tonight or 3 times?
3.
3 touchdowns by Mr. Newsom, the senior running back. We also have Tanner Bivens. Tanner did a lot on the ground tonight. I think you and Newsom combined for over 100 yards together for the Pirate rushing attack. Most of them coming in the second half when you needed to kill the clock. Tanner, thanks for coming up. You got anybody out there you'd like to thank tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the community. I'd like to thank my parents. I'd like to thank the coaching staff. They do a great job of getting us ready. I'd like to thank my teammates for sending me out with a win on the Ed my senior season. So that's about it.
It's been a great ride for you Pirates. You guys have set the tone for the underclassmen, and you really praise your underclassmen as well as they do, getting you guys prepared with the scout team and stuff. But playing at Ed Miller Stadium and in front of this Pirate crowd has been uplifting, and we've seen you guys thrive off of it. This field and this home field advantage is huge for us. Is there anybody else as seniors or anything you'd like to say, guys, before you exit this field the last time as Pirates tonight?
Yeah, I'll take the mic. Like I said, just the coaching staff, our community. Ever since I'd be at like a 7th grade junior high football game, I'd look up in the stands and there'd be tons of people, and what we have here is special. Not a lot of other communities have that, and they're always. We'll be having a game 4 hours away, 5 hours away, and our stands are still packed. It's just something special we got here, and I really just cherish it. And it's just not every day you get to have something like that, someone backing you every week like we do.
Well, the Pirates are victorious tonight, and they got their work cut out with them. Nelsonville York team that just took care of business against Zane Trace, but these guys will be ready for it. I know you seniors are going to be ready for it. Get you a good night's rest and a good week of practice in, and try to get your Pirates victorious again. We'll be there to watch you guys next week, but we wanted to say thanks again for being seniors for this Pirate team and leading the way for a lot of Pirate victories. 11-0 for the season, and again, we'll be right back with our Toro Loco player of the game after these words from our sponsors.
Wherever good can overcome, that is where your contributions to the Salvation Army go.
We're back, and tonight's Toro Loco player of the game is Tanner Holden, 6'5", sophomore wideout, number 2 for the Pirates. Big game for you tonight, Tanner. Big game. Thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
Tanner, your numbers tonight unofficially, we had you for 5 or 6 catches, about 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, but you did more than that, man. You really got the Pirates going in the first half. They called your number, and you came through and delivered. We hadn't seen them go to you that many times in the first half throughout the season, but when your number was called, man, you really got the Pirates moving in the right direction. Tanner, anything you'd like to say or anybody you'd like to thank out there?
Really, just today went out to the seniors. Just last game, I just felt like as being an underclassman, I need to step up and make this as special as possible. And just all the hard work we could put in from June all the way through now is just all devoted to them, just going out there and playing hard.
And that says a lot from a sophomore from Wheelersburg that a lot of sophomores struggle to get playing time here as the upperclassmen do most of the playing. But the first touchdown that the Pirates got, they said you didn't get in. But, man, if there would have been an instant replay, I think you got in. Did you get in?
I think I did, but just as soon as I caught the ball, I just had my sight on the end zone, and I was just giving it all right there.
Well, you broke about 5 tackles before you got turned loose. You were in traffic. You came out, and when you laid out, all 6'5" of you was laid out, and you took a pretty good shot, and you stayed down for a while. But, man, I tell you, one of the things that really got the crowd going is when you got up on your feet and you got your wind back, you came up over to the Pirate stands, and you were saying, let's get up, let's go, and they really fed off your energy. I think a big shout-out goes to you and your wide receiving core. But, man, watching you play and glide on that field, you almost remind some people like Terrell Pryor. You ever heard that?
No.
Terrell Pryor, you know he is.
Oh, yeah.
The Buckeye quarterback, 6'5", about the same size as you. Man, you stride and you just look like you're gliding out there. It's something special to watch from up here, and you're a heck of an athlete and a great player, Tanner. And we want to thank you again. This is our Toro Loco player of the game, Tanner Holden, number 2, the sophomore wideout from Wheelersburg. We'll be right back with Chuck as we wrap it up and talk a little bit about what the Pirates face next week. We'll be right back after word from our sponsors.
Today at Amelia Gray, we're doing makeovers. Be sure to stay tuned for our big reveal. Amelia Gray has skincare and cosmetics made just for you. Be sure to visit us online and check us out on Facebook for more videos and information.
This is my business.
I'm the owner and sole proprietor.
I only have one other employee, Chester.
It's a romantic notion. Be the boss, but you are alone.
Well, not technically alone.
I do have a lot of help, actually.
My UPS store.
I had this printed there.
Packing, shipping, help.
Outstanding.
Toasters.
I have a mailbox there.
Best thing, they're right down the street.
The owner's a friend.
I got the account.
My team.
Yes! Careful now.
And we're back here at Ed Miller Stadium for the wrap-up. This is our McDonald's wrap-up. Thank you to McDonald's for wrapping us up here with all of our games we've had this season. I'm Chuck Jones here with Adam Cox, and we've been bringing you all the action of this first-round playoff game, which this was an incredible game, wasn't it, Adam?
It was. The Wheelersburg Pirates got on the board early and often as they jumped out to a 30-0 lead and held on from there.
Oh, man. I mean, I don't think many people thought this was the kind of game we were going to see tonight after some of the scouting reports. I mean, you and I talked about this before the game, but it definitely, I mean, it was a hard-played game, even though the score doesn't say that.
Well, Ridgewood is one of the top opponents that the Pirates could face in this region. Mm-hmm. A lot of teams fighting through the playoffs. Ridgewood's in it almost every year. And last year it was 14-14 at the half.
Right.
So the Pirates are expecting Ridgewood to come in with about the same team. And the Pirates were ready this first half, and it showed. I mean, the coaching staff had them ready.
No, they did. You know, we saw some interesting plays.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was a great game to watch.
They dialed up the hook and ladder. They ran the throw back to Mac Dyer. They did about everything they possibly could do. and it worked out well for them in the first half.
Well, you know what's funny is, Ridgewood wouldn't have even scored had it not been for the fumbled punt.
The block punt was big in the end of the first half, but other than that, the Pirates didn't have any really slip-ups. They threw a couple interceptions, but they can work on that in practice this week, and they will. They do have Nelsonville York, the Buckeyes, next week. They should be coming to you on Saturday at 7. I'm unsure of the location, but that's going to be another big matchup and a test for the Pirates.
It will. And we'll be there with Zone Sports to catch all the action, as we have been all this season. We want to thank our sponsors.
Right.
We want to thank the communities for having us out. We want to thank you guys for watching each week as we come into your homes and talk about the big games.
And a lot of people don't know, Chuck, we're actually doing the games in the playoffs on Saturday, so that means tune in Sunday at 7.
Correct.
The games will be on Sunday at 7. And, again, get outside and visit your local merchants that sponsor the Zone Sports and have us be able to do these interviews with the kids and bring you these games. It says a lot for the community to support Zone Sports and what we do for the kids. So get out and support our local merchants and make everything a success for Zone.
Well, I'm Chuck Jones here with Adam Cox and the entire Zone Sports team, and we want to thank you for joining us. With that being said, I think we're out of here.
Let's wrap it up. We'll see you next week from playoff game number 2.
That's it.
Let's go Pirates.